So it is very much that, again, it's the teeth on them are a nice size, so you can see there.
And the noise it makes is like proper quality.
It is. So should we try again?
Oh,
So
it's
put my
so
mic there.
satisfying. Yes, but then it's one of the things. Why do we need a pinking shears?
Do you know, it's one of the, I love it because of the decorative feel to it, so the finish of it, but it also stops your raw edge from fraying, so it finishes it off. Okay, a lot of my projects, as we know, I don't sew with the fabric because I love to achieve something quite quickly, and sometimes people are scared of using sewing machines. Sometimes we want to use glues, different things, and this gives a nice decorative finish as well.
Okay, and I mean, I know we cannot mix paper and paper, scissors, and Cricut, but
Buy two.
Exactly. That's what. Or just if you're
I've
a paper crafter.
I've got one. I put a bit of ribbon on for my card ones and a bit of ribbon, but obviously they're designed for fabric, but you can use them on card. It's fine.
If you want to go for the brand new pinking shears from the Millshop online, 9 inches there, 867697 is the item number. The £19 and 99 pence. Now we are going to quickly mention that you have a choice now. The largest ones are 12 inches, which are absolutely fabulous, aren't they? 12 inches of an amazing scissors. They are nice and
they are lovely.
Solid. So can people left-handed use?
Yes, yeah. We've got 2 left-handed workers at the Millshop. They use these scissors.
Oh.
So there we go.
So that also applies to...
Not so much with the pinking shears. It's difficult. You can do it, but it is difficult. It is very much so, but with these, that's fine. That's
I see. Yeah, it's true, actually. Yeah, it is. Now, then we have got the option of the 10-inch scissors. Now, these ones are straight edge as the 12 as well as the 8, so they are fabulous. That's the middle size, isn't it?
That's the middle size, yeah. Then you've got the 8-inch. The 8-inch are lovely small ones for smaller details. So definitely, if you're doing they're a lovely scissor. Do bear in mind that they will come with a protective oil on them, so we do wipe them before we use them.
Oh, okay, that's a
so
good
that's
point,
why they're in transit. They'll be a little bit shiny. You'll see a little oil on there, so we do make sure that we wipe them first. And there's nothing else you need to do.
And
that's it.
Do they come with that protective?
They do. It's just for packaging more than anything.
Well, I like to keep them as well because I kind of have them on our pots, so I could have them like this with the protective as well. If you want to go for the 8-inch, the item number is 200389, and the price £12 and 99 pence for an amazing pair of scissors. I strongly recommend. That's the ones that I have, and I love them. Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. Now we have got other items on the show as well that we have mentioned. The staple gun, which we had, was brand new today, and it is very busy. So if you want to go for it, just to check out your baskets. Remember that in order to qualify to win that purple bucket full of amazing fabric, you do need to check out your baskets before the end of the show. So you have about half an hour, or 70% of the staple gun has already gone already. $9.99 for an amazing staple gun that personally I kind of feel that I'm a little bit scared of the really large ones, but this one feels really nice.
You can have a go in a minute.
Yeah, okay.
Definitely, we'll let you have a go.
So remember to check out your basket now. The item number is 909986, £19 and 99 plus PMP is all you're paying. Now, the half a meter of fabric, the choices that you have got there, we went through them. You choose whichever pattern, but remember, in this Cyber 6 deal, you are getting also included that project bundle with the wording, with the lining, as well as 3 meters of matching ribbon to the fabric that you choose. $9.99 is all you are paying for it, and it is, so you have in a saving, look at the saving, £14 and 99p. I mean, you are paying less than half of what that price should be. Make the most of that deal by checking out your baskets now. Now, remember that you choose whichever fabric there is, and there are all these different beautiful options of fabric. Now, what are we going to do? Another one.
This is if you feel it feels a bit strange. Almost feels wet.
It does feel. Yeah,
strange,
it does.
Isn't it? Yeah.
You're right.
So this is calico, but this is a different form of calico. So this is what we call an FR calico, so a fire retardant calico. So Obviously with the cottons, they're a good weight for upholstery as well, which we're going to show you.
Okay.
But you must put a barrier cloth on there as well. Okay.
Of course.
Because of fire regulations, this is what we recommend to use. Okay, on especially older chairs.
So it has been tested.
So it has been tested.
Yeah.
Okay, so the FR calico is your barrier.
And it has got a Freedom price. So you have got if you're not a Freedom member, you pay £11.99 plus PNP. But if you're a Freedom member, not only you are not paying PNP, but you also get a further saving. You're only paying £10.79.
And it's a full metre at 56 inch. So
Wow.
it's a lot. So let's show you.
So that probably is really my height, 56 inches.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, there it is.
There you go.
I mean, it's high, like this is without 2 inches above my head.
There's a lot of fabric.
It is.
Okay, so if you're reupholstering some dining room chairs, you would comfortably do 6 to 8 chairs out of this.
And it is whiter than some calico.
It is, yeah, because of the bleaching in it, with the FR coating on it, it does come out a little bit whiter than usual calico.
I'm thinking of stamping in here.
Yeah,
as
you
well,
can do that
so
on there, it's not a problem.
Yeah.
But it's a really nice feel.
Yeah, it does.
I really like it.
It does have got. It almost feels like that linen sort of, feel
it's got
to
that
it.
real natural feel to it.
Yeah, it does.
So, we have an old chair.
Okay.
Looking a little bit tired.
But it's beautiful.
It's a nice old chair. But as you can see, the
high,
pad, it's looking a bit tired.
Yeah.
It's looking a bit sunk
I
in the
don't want
middle
to sit
here.
there, no.
Okay, so we're going to jazz it up.
Okay, good.
And I always say at Christmas time is that time where we're always searching for that one chair. So we have that extra guest that comes at Christmas, and it's generally a garden chair that comes out. So I think we need to get a better chair, and we'll do something like this.
Yeah.
So we're going to choose. Would you like to choose a fabric?
Which one? I think this is one of my. Or shall we do?
What we're going to go for?
I think this one.
Excellent. So the forest, I like that because it's a small design. It works really well.
Exactly. Yeah, this is what I was
so
thinking.
the first thing we're going to do from our project bundle, we've got some wadding.
Okay.
So we've got some wadding. I've cut a little piece there because you do get a metre of it, 26 inches, so there is a lot there. And we're going to get our spray adhesive because it's sunk in the middle.
Yeah.
So I don't really need it to go on the outside because it's going to fit in my chair. So I just want to bring the middle up to freshen it up and make it look a little bit plumper as well. So I've got my spray adhesive here. Obviously, I would use a ventilated room.
Exactly. Well, yeah.
But we'll be okay if we pass out.
If I pass out, bring the salts.
So give it a little bit of a shake. You don't need a lot, okay? Just to hold your... it's like a spider's web.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
I'll let that rest a little bit. I'll pop that to one side, and I'm literally going to lay this on here, and we'll cut it then to size on there, just to hold it in place. You've noticed that I'm not taking it all the way over to the edge.
Yeah.
I'm just butting it up there. I'm going to get my scissors out.
One question I have with that spray adhesive, could you sprinkle, I'm just thinking of a project.
You've got your crafting mind going now, haven't you?
Glitter. Could you?
Yeah, of course you could, yeah. It's really strong.
Because
it
has got that wording, so I'm that web field, so I'm thinking onto a fabric and then sprinkle glitter for display purposes.
Definitely.
So it would be quite nice, wouldn't it?
And again, because it's such a large can, it really goes a long way, it really does.
Good, yeah.
So all I've done here, I've literally just going to cut this so it is on the edge of my actual seat pad itself, because it's fine around the edges, it's just sunk a little bit in the middle. If I found that my actual seat pad is really sunk, then what I would do is then layer it up. So I'd cut a smaller area. Okay.
Or if you wanted to make it even
a little plumper. So I'll do a little square in the middle because we get some nice shape there. So we don't get a sore bottom.
Yeah, well, we don't want those ones, no.
So I'm going to do that. I'm going to then get my little spray adhesive again.
Is that simple?
It's so simple. I've literally used hardly anything there. Okay, and I'm just going to pop that in place. So it's in place. It's not going to fall off. Okay, it's ready to use, so we can then use it. The key now is our barrier cloth. So is our FR calico. Okay, so I've got a nice piece there, and we're going to use this. Then that is the legislation to our British standards for our fire regulations. It works then on our seats.
Fabulous.
Okay, so then we can cover it with any fabric then. All right.
Remember, the details for the flame retardant are on the screen, and if you're a Freedom member, you get a further discount as well.
So we've literally centralised our seat pad to our calico. I'm going to flip it over. Okay, you can see this is very old, this chair.
It is.
So I'm going to get my staple gun. Always work from one side. So I'm going to pull this in. I don't have to pull the first side tight. And I'm literally going to staple it in there. Do you want to try? Yeah. Do you want to put one in there?
Okay.
Oh. There's wood. There you go.
That's not difficult at all. I mean, I'm kind of a little bit scared.
You were scared about her getting me then, weren't you? So don't worry about that. I have no feelings in my hands. So.
Oh, well.
There we go.
We don't want that on live TV, you know.
So we're going to turn it round. This is where we need to start looking at it, and we start to pull it tight. Yeah. Okay. The first one we keep it nice and straight, and now we're going to pull it tight. It's the same process that we did this morning with the notice board. Yeah. So we made the notice board that the lovely purple bucket winner this morning is going to get.
Oh, amazing.
So, and we're going to pull it nice and tight. Again, because it is a lightweight, nice and simple. Okay, straight in there. There we go.
And it feels.
And it's so comfortable to use.
It is.
You know, because we've worked with lots of staple guns, and I've got another one that I use at home, and sometimes it's a bit heavy. Yeah, it's a bit too much.
And if you are a crafter like me, that you know, you want something that is easy to use. Like you don't want necessarily want like a massive thing with with that super strength to handle it. You just want something that is easy to use. You don't have to use extra force or anything like that, but it does the job as well.
All I'm doing, because this is a bottom layer, it's not going to be seen. I'm folding the corners in. Okay, and I'm just literally putting a few staples in there just to hold it in place. Okay, you can see it's starting to take shape. Actually, looks better already.
Yeah, it does.
So this is our last side. So we need to pull this reasonably tight. Okay, because bearing in mind, if we have a crease in this side, then it may show through onto your fabric.
Of course,
okay, so I'm pulling that in tight.
You could iron it, I suppose, beforehand.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, not that I'm very friendly with an iron.
Yeah, I'm not great.
No, that's fine.
Nice and tight on this side. One more in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay, so instantly you can see there we've got that shape back. So if I put it down, it's got a nice shape to it.
Yeah.
Okay, whereas it's sunk before, it's all ready to go now for our lovely choice of fabric. Yeah. So we're going to get the lovely forest.
I love that one.
I've done it before, so always bear in mind the pattern on your fabric. Because obviously, which side would you want your pattern?
Exactly.
Really, you would like to see this front of the pattern. I've made a mistake before and had to do it again. Luckily, at the Millshop, we've got a few bits of fabric, so we can do it.
Do you?
Yeah,
really?
just the odd bit. So we're going to literally pop this on here, just very quickly, give you an idea. Yeah. Okay, I need that amount. Never waste our fabric. No. I think this extra piece here
By the way,
needs to go in the purple bucket.
The purple bucket is a giveaway that we have got in order to be
Should
eligible.
Pop that in the purple bucket?
Shall I put it? So in order to win that gold, look at that. I mean, I'm not going to lift it because I'm not strong enough. But in order to win the contents of this purple bucket, which is full of beautiful fabrics and wadding and little bits and pieces that are incredibly beautiful and very useful. In order to win, you need to check out your baskets before the end of the hour. So if you have got your eye on anything, do please check out in order to be eligible to win it. We will draw the winner about 10 minutes to, so therefore we will announce live on air who has won it.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I
love it. I love seeing who wins a purple bucket. And then we get posted out, and it's great.
Yeah, whoever wins it, please do share on Facebook.
Definitely.
Or a social media, whichever social media, and tag Joe, which you are Joe at the Millshop.
Yeah, so we've got a new little page called Millshop Joe that we've just set up, so people can send me messages, and I'll try and reply. And if you want to share your ideas, and that's what it's about, because crafting, hence where the purple bucket come from, is that we want to share and give something back to crafters as well, because if I received that, I'd be like, this is amazing, this is great.
Imagine receiving it. Yeah.
So we're back onto our fabric. We've done one side. This is where, obviously, this is the finish now. Yeah. So we're trying to pull it as tight as we can. Yeah, so it's nice and finished.
Oh, I need to tell you that if you are like the owls, the tweet well, that it's now limited stock. So if you want yours, if that's the one that you wanted to go for, that choice.
What's it called?
The owl one.
The owl one.
The
that's
owl
the one. Yeah.
Tweet. No.
So
anyway, if you want that one, do check out your basket because it's limited stock.
We've done our front and our back, so we're going to do to the sides. Again, we could cut a pleat in here, but just keep it nice and simple because you don't actually see this edge here. We treat it as a parcel, and we fold the corner in, so it's nice and neat and tidy.
And the staple gun goes through 1, 2, 3, about 6 layers plus the original
plus
one.
The fold.
Plus, oh, that's amazing.
So we're going to pull that in, make sure that's nice and tidy there. Again, you will see, you won't see any of this, so it won't matter.
And I'm thinking, I mean, it comes with, the staple gun comes with refills,
yep.
But if we are extremely busy crafters and we run out of them...
I think we need to get some refills on the system, don't we?
So that
we'll look at that for you.
All right. No.
Okay.
But you have got plenty to get on
Oh,
with.
there's loads in here. Okay, so instantly now we can start to see that we've transformed our chair.
And that was in how long? I mean, it was about 12 minutes.
Not
from
very long
start
at
to
all.
finish.
So in your project kit as well, you have your lining.
Yeah.
So we've got a little piece of lining here.
Look at that.
Obviously, we want to finish this off. So I'm going to literally pop it down there.
A tidy bottom.
Okay, a tidy bottom.
Yeah,
Thank you. So I'm going to use my Prim pencil. I carry this everywhere with me now because you've got your transferable leads in there, but also it has a rubber and it will rub out on fabric. Okay. So I'm literally going to use it as a bit of a guide, okay, just very roughly, so I can see on my fabric where I'm going to cut out.
We have got that details on the screen if you want to get the Prim cottage.
It is one of those with Prim as well. You know with Prim you're getting quality. Okay, so I've got my rough idea there. I've got to now think that I've actually measured it on the outside, so I'm going to take it a little bit further in when I cut my lines. Okay.
Would this be a moment where you can use the pinking shears? Or?
You could do, yeah, very much so. If you're going to finish it off, I mean, with this chair you won't see the bottom, but we can use the pinking shears for that as well. Okay, so I'm literally going to snip about 3/4 of an inch further in, and hopefully we should be about right. Okay. So the extra chair that we need
is now going to be the starch chair.
It's going to be the start. I might keep this one for me.
Yeah, you should.
This is it.
Yeah.
Mind you, I'll be cooking, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm cooking.
Are you cooking traditional?
Yes,
Christmas
I do like a traditional Christmas dinner.
We go to a restaurant just so nobody has to cook in my family, and we usually have seafood.
Oh,
by the seaside,
okay. Lovely. So you can see straight away I've got my size and my shape. Just to tidy it up underneath. And not everybody goes underneath a chair, but for peace of mind and keep it nicely. Okay, I'm just going to pop that in there, pop those in the corner.
I just love how easy it is. Now, it's like you have given me the confidence to think, well, it's not a lengthy project. It is something quick and easy that you can do, and you can completely transform your, upcycle.
Definitely. I'm a massive fan of upcycling. Everybody knows me at the Millshop that I like to hoard wood and different things. And it's a family trait, really, because my dad's a hoarder of furniture as well. So it is one of those. So my mum being a crafting hoarder, my dad being a furniture and wood hoarder, it's going to rub off on me at some point. So instantly there, we've made it nice and neat at the bottom. Okay, we're now going to get our chair. Okay, I'm going to pop it back in there. Okay. The reason why, obviously, with the wadding we didn't put it around the outside is so that it pops back in. Little tap in there. There we go. One more. There we go. And then you've got a nice plush.
Look at that. And look now, it has got a really nice sturdy.
Did you want to try it out?
Yes, can I?
Sit down.
I mean, maybe, Oh, look. Oh. Is this lovely? Is this so soft? Now I can sit. Before I couldn't, but now I can sit in there.
So I'll pop it out just to show you there. So instantly, okay, you've got the backing as well, so it's all finished, all ready to go. Obviously, if I had a bit of paint, I'd repaint my chair. But I quite like it. I like it.
Look,
So it's so simple. If I show you what we did this morning, okay, it's the same principle. That we've used the wadding to make a notice board, but obviously the key is to use your FR barrier cloth, so the FR calico, okay? And you've transformed your chair.
Look at Janice and yourself. And remember that everything kind of, the fabric, the fire retardant as well. We have got them on the show, and do check out your baskets in order to be able to be eligible to win the purple bucket contest. So they're all gorgeous fabrics in there. Now we have got also on the show the the calico. So see this one is the fire, I think this one is the fire retardant. Now this, the flame retardant, which is that amazing calico that will make sure that, you know, it's kind of fire, you know, it's kind of, you want to have that in your upholstery projects to make sure that it works in there. Now also other, so the item number is 007 375. Sorry, it's 71, and there is a sorry, apologies for that. It's just the monitors are kind of turning on and off, and I cannot read an item. So yeah. So the item number, let me rephrase that. The item number is 007371, and of course you are paying £10.79 if you are a Freedom member. If you're not Freedom member, you can get it for £11.99. Now that was for the 1 meter of the flame retardant calico, so 56 inches wide. Now the other item, the star of the show, I think, in my opinion, is that half a meter of 100% cotton that you have got here. Now I'm going to talk about which options you have got in the in there for. Now they are beautiful patterns, but what it's very important you to know is that not only you are saving an amazing price, £14.99, but it comes with a project bundle. Now the fabric on its own, it's on the website for £12.99. I do not want you to buy that because you are only getting half a meter of fabric when you can get for £9.99, so £3 less. You can actually get not only the half a meter, which is a glorious quality, but also the project bundle, which is 3 meters of a matching ribbon. Then you have got the lining as well as you are getting the wording. So for all that, plus the half a meter, you are getting £9.99. Saving £14.99. Now the first, I'm going to talk through the options. So let's stand here, it's a little bit easier. Now this one is the cacti. So now you have got a gorgeous patterns in here, and you can select, for instance, I'm thinking doing a little bit of freehand embroidery or something like that. That works really well. Then we have approaching 30% of the cacti has already gone. The animal map, this one is one of my favorites. If you have got somebody who has had a child recently for nursery, that will work really well for children's bedroom to kind of talk about the worlds and the different animals and the different places in the world. That is absolutely fabulous. Now this one is quite fun, isn't it? This one is the safari one, which has got like the, you know, different animals in here. Think about it, trim and fussy cut them. Then, you know, you can put them like a patchwork techniques as well in here. And of course, it will make the most glorious kind of, you know, really light decorations for the home. Now the Twitteroo, yeah, no, well, tweet to. Not, you know what, the owl one is the one that is in green because it says green. Tweet to. I cannot say it. One of those things. You know, challenge Paula to say something. Anyway, this one is very, very popular. So if it's limited to stock, if this one is the one you want to go, do check out your baskets. And remember, you can go for more than one, and you can then, it will be a continuous piece of fabric. Now then you have got the nautical pink in here. So you have got the beautiful beach houses and sailing boats, as well as the bunting and the lighthouses. Now the similar pattern, it's the same pattern, but in those blues and those reds, which is such a traditional, beautiful, refreshing for the seaside. I love that. It's kind of very, you know, Brighton. It's that kind of, it's a seas coast, and oh, I love that one. Seashells is the next option you have got. That works as well very well with the nautical blue, which features those kind of beautiful starfish as well as the shells in here. Then this one was Joe's favorite for today. This is the floral buttons. I think this is one of the favorites here because it kind of works really well for any crafting project. So I'm thinking if you need to cover some chairs in your craft room, this would be the perfect fabric to go. Now this is my favorite, I think. This is the forest, and the reason why I love it is because it's a pattern. And there's so many patterns in here that you can choose, and there is like little animals in here. So I'm thinking trimming around there, put it in an embroidery hub, maybe adding some detail with freehand embroidery, which I love. Now Mr. Foxy. Now we have got also what I love is the Joe always mentions that there is there is matching patterns in a way, so you can have one more detail and one with a little bit more bolder fabric in there, so that works really well, that colors as well. Then you have got the VW van. Now this is a license, this is the original VW license fabric, and you have got a gorgeous different colors as well as different points of perspective of the van. I believe this one is 80% off gone, so if you want yours, do check out your baskets. Now, we have got the Twinkle Multi. That one is absolutely gorgeous with those kind of lime olivey greens and those kind of more curly reds as well as those grays. I think it's a very elegant colorway as well here. And then we have got the pink, so it's the same pattern but in a completely different color scheme. So that one will work very well as well with the one with the owls. I'm not going to even attempt to it, but you can see how everything you can have choices of matching as well. And then last but not least, we have got this gorgeous twinkle in the blue, with the red. So this one I'm thinking as well, with the nautical blue will work really well. If you want to go for the half meter of cotton, as well as the project bundle, the item number is 426151. Remember, you choose whichever pattern you want at home, and you have got those beautiful choices that I mentioned. You are only paying $9.99. You're saving £14.99. $9.99. It's an amazing price for half a meter of 54 width cotton, but also you are included the wadding, the lining, and 3 meters of matching ribbon. It's an amazing deals. The Millshop online always brings amazing deals and amazing products, and why not jump into the website to have a look at all the items featured in the hour, including of course that $9.99. Remember, do not go for the $12.99. If you want more of the fabric, you go for the $9.99. That way you are getting all the repeated project bundles as well. So if you can go, for instance, for Mr. Fox or the camper van, now that's very popular. If you wanted to go for 2, you can go for 2 of the camper van. There's no reason why not to, and you will get 2 of the project van. Now, other items in the show also, we have got the staple gun. Oh, that's a really cool one. It's very busy. It has got that it's lightweight. But it's strong enough to do all this upholstery projects. Of course, Joe has tested them and has chosen, always brings things that he likes to use. He has tested himself, and it also at a very good price point. So you can, and by the way, it's approaching limited because it is that busy. Do check out your baskets as well about now, because if you want to be eligible for the purple, can I bring it?
Yeah,
let's bring it.
Bring
it. Oh, so in order to win the contents of the purple bucket, you need to check out your basket now, and then we will draw a winner within about 5 to 10 minutes. So do please check out.
Lots of goodies. You were going to attempt to pick it up then, weren't you?
No,
it is heavy. It is heavy.
Oh, well, or I need to go to the gym as well, but let's not talk about that.
So I had a few people ask me actually, because some people haven't seen the mat that I'm using. Okay. So this is my prim mat, and again, it goes everywhere with me because it's a really nice size for any table. It is heat resistant. Okay. Yeah. So you're not going to burn your table. Obviously, I use my silicone mat as well, but you're not going to burn your table because it is heat resistant. But the beauty about this is as well, it's got all your pockets.
I love that.
So I've always got stuff in here. Yeah. So I've got my little scissors there. Yeah. I've got some silicone things in there.
And you have
this is my favourite bit.
Oh. Ooh.
So this is when you're working, all your little scraps and all those little bits go in there. And I know I'm going to use them for something. Yeah. And I know a good friend of mine, Tilly Rose, who does the vintage shows. Yeah. She's obsessed with all this stuff, so I'll keep that for her as well. That's cool. But that's great. So you've got there, so everything to go. You've even got your little pin cushion. And what we do, if you do purchase one of these, we also give you a pair of 8-inch Millshop scissors. Yeah, with it.
This is a fabulous bundle. I mean, I'm in love with the 8 inches scissors because they are amazing. So to me, you are getting all that and the scissors. And what I love about this mat as well is that has a nice edge.
It has, yeah. I love it because as most people know me, that I like quick craft, like do something very nice that I can do with my daughter, have fun with. So I've got various measurements here that I can sort of keep my eye on, I can look, I can cut for and do things with as well.
And the cutting in the vise as well, I think, right? With when you
definitely.
kind of the edges as well. And it does have a flexi-buy option as well, which means that if you go for this bundle and you put anything onto that basket, then you kind of spread the cost of every single item that you have put it in that basket. So basically the item number is 242926, and you spread the cost in 2 payments of £20. Now you are saving £10, but also if you add any other item, you can then spread that cost as well. £39.99 is plus PMP is the one-off payment, right?
Yeah, bargain. I like that.
It is very bargain.
So what we're going to do, I love the chair, but as the festive season's coming, I do like to decorate.
Okay.
I do like to dress up the house. We have a bit of a battle in our house where the trees go in. Should we have a second tree? Who's decorating this tree? Obviously, then the children have their decorations. And that tree goes upstairs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we don't say that one. But I like to.
Oh, that's why my mum always.
It's the table setting and stuff like that, and the chairs at Christmas time. I really like to make that effort because it is a special day. It's a family day. So we're going to do something a little bit different to jazz up, finish this chair. So first thing, what we're going to do is some printing. Okay. Okay. Because obviously name tags are key to your table. So I've cut a piece of calico out of A4 size, so I've just used a piece of cardboard, I've drawn around it and I've cut it out exactly in A4 size. I've done exactly with my fuser web. So my fuser web.
That's a pick and mix option, isn't it?
It is indeed, So this I've cut again A4 size out of my fuser web. So one side is your glue side, one side is the non-glue side. So the glue side is going to go down. Okay, straight onto my calico. In effect, we're creating our very own printing sheet, an A4 printing sheet.
If you want to go for the fuser web and the calico, you can pick those ones out of the essential products from the Millshop online. The details are on the screen. It's a pick and mix options, which means that you choose whichever two, and you can check it on the website with which other options you have got. But the calico is in there.
It's great
and the fuser
stuff.
web,
I mean, those essentials that we do all the time because they're so handy.
They are.
They really are.
And you could go say, for instance, the fuser web, so you know that you're going to use it a lot. You can go for 2 of those ones or 2 of the calico as well, which is, I think, a great option as well.
So I'm just making sure that my calico is actually fixed and bonded to the fuser web. So I've, in effect, what I've done is created a sheet to print on.
Of course.
Okay. So I'm going to look at that in a second.
And then, of course, the backing, it will give it a little bit more rigidity.
It does to take it through the printer. My printer's not flash. No. Okay. Bless it. It might not work because I did drop it in the back of my van earlier, so fingers crossed. It moved around a little bit, but it should be fine. Okay, so we'll leave that there for a second. I've now also got a little bit of Mr. Fox.
Oh, I like Mr. Fox,
So I'm going to get a little bit of fuser web. Okay, that needs to be a bit bigger than that.
By the way, some of you might are looking at the iron. I love this iron because it's so nice and portable and neat and it doesn't take space.
Isn't it? It's cute. As an iron comes, it's cute. Very powerful.
Yeah.
When I'm ironing my shirts, this is the iron. Yeah. Not that I do a lot of ironing the shirts. I'm not going to lie.
Well, but what sorry, I got to stress in it. But one of the things that I think is very important as a crafter, I do have got an iron in my house, but it's not to ironing clothes. It's for crafting, to have it separate from.
But the beauty of it, like you say, it's so powerful. It's as powerful as a big iron. So all I've done here is got Mr. Fox, and I've put some fuser web on the back of him. I'm going to cut him out. Okay. Very quickly. Just roughly on there to give him a little bit of detail.
And the fuser web will help not to fray the fabric.
Very much so, yeah. So what we're going to do shortly, we're going to use the pinking shears on our printed paper as well. So, but I want to personalise this chair a little bit. So I'm going to snip the little foxy out. Okay.
Oh, I need to tell you that the staple gun, we are extremely limited stock in now. If you have got your eye on the amazing staple gun,
Does it mean I have to sell my one?
Probably. Yeah. If you want yours, do check out right now in order to secure yours. Remember, it's lightweight, it's very portable, it's very easy to handle.
It is very good, yeah. And we will get some more in, so we will try and help people out because it is such a good product.
It is, and remember, you are saving £5 in that one as well. So, and also, are we still eligible to enter the competitions? Yeah. So So you have got 3 minutes to check out. So if you're thinking about the staple gun, now is the time to make a decision and do check out if that's the decision you are making. Also, you will still be eligible to enter the competition to win all the contents of the glorious purple bucket with beautiful fabrics, wordings, and all the bits that Joe has put in there.
Brilliant. So I've got a bit of our Hessian, our natural Hessian, which is in the Essentials pickle mix. I've just cut a strip of about 1.5 meters. Okay, by about 1 foot. I'm going to find my centre of this strip. Okay, so I've got my centre there. Okay, I'm just going to pop that in the centre of my table there, like so. Okay, I've got my little fox. I've got my printing sheet. Okay, so I'm going to turn my printer on. We're going to pray that it didn't get too broken in there.
Oh, let's hope so. By the way, the staple gun has now sold out, so well done to everybody that has gotten theirs. You're going to love it.
Always remember when we're using this as a printing sheet to make sure you know which side your printer prints on, because obviously I want it on the calico because I want that look. I've literally got to just put a document in there, just going to scan it through, so it's nothing flash. It looks big and bulky, but it is any printer really does work. So
because it's not that thick, is it? The calico is
no, it's not at all. So it is no really thicker than a good quality paper. So we're going to try and copy that through, see if it works.
And if you don't have a printer, the other thing you could do is take it to a printers, like those photocopier places that you can.
I mean, it's one of those that we can experiment with as well. So have a bit of fun with it. So what I've done. I'll print some names on here, and there's a certain name at the bottom there. I don't know whose that is.
I don't know,
So I'm going to get my pink and shears, okay? And it's nice because it's got that sort of rustic look to it. And I'm going to literally cut this out with my lovely pink and shears, okay, as my name tag for my table setting. Okay. Okay, so you'll see what I'm going to do shortly.
Can you imagine at home how much fun to prepare that Christmas dinner, setting?
I love
every
it.
Day,
yeah, absolutely love it. I really do.
Or even, for instance, my parents do use placemats all year round. So it would be quite nice to have it printed, those names in there.
So I'm just checking my centre again of my Hessian piece. So my centre's on there. I'm going to get my printed name there. Okay. It's imperative, though, never just iron straight onto it because it is freshing.
Of course.
Okay, so I've always got an A4, a calico piece there that I can use as a bit of a sheet to iron on. I'm going to pull the backing off. So bearing in mind we've only just made this. It's ready to go. So the backing's off. The centre there of my lovely decoration. I'm going to get my calico sheet just so I don't bleed my ink. And pop down.
We have got a request. A couple of people have asked the holster for your scissors. So you need to. Do we have them in the store?
We do. Do you know what? This is. You can't get a hold of these ones anymore. This one I've had. As you can see, it's pretty worn.
It's kind of lovely.
It is, and I get very nervous if I leave it anywhere. So, but it is pretty worn. You can get similar things in DIY shops.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So large DIY shops.
It does feel very much Wild West kind of.
It is. It's always there. So I'm very naked without it. Bit like my apron. We were talking earlier actually, saying, "Oh, no, I didn't have my apron on. I felt very naked." So instantly, we've got our lovely name on there for our setting. I've then thought a bit of detail. Really, I should have used the twit-twoo.
Yes, that's impossible
I should have
to
used
pronounce.
the twit-twoo.
That's fine.
But we've got a little fox for Mr. Fox.
Yeah.
And we're going to look at taking the backing off there. Okay, he says. This is the tricky bit. There we go. Okay, it shows you the capabilities of the fuser web as well, how it can bond on there. So I want to cut in there as well. So I'm going to literally make that.
To make it really kind of.
So he's got that on there. Again, because of the fuser web on there, you won't get any fraying, any raw edge. Get rid of that. Okay, I'm going to pop him on there.
Imagine how many foxes you are going to get in that half meter. I mean, that was like. I mean, I'm not going to have time to count them.
Hundreds.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
There
so
we
you
go.
are about 70 foxes around
so
there.
We've got a little placemat detail to show whose chair is it going to be with a little fox on there, and I'm going to get my chair. Okay. and we're going to pop it on there.
Oh.
Okay, and we're going to tie a lovely big bow on the back.
That's so cute.
Here we go. Like so. It shows you the complementary colours of the fabrics.
Yes.
So I'm nice and tight. Like so.
That.
So I've just tied a knot.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know at those weddings and they pay a lot of money to have
They
those
do indeed, yeah.
that. Imagine doing it. You're at your Christmas table. Imagine doing it for a fraction of the cost. Imagine then that gorgeous kind of seating arrangements as well. And it's not just for Christmas. It's all year round.
All year round, definitely. So I'm going to get a bit of the twinkle as well, which has got the same colours. I'm going to jazz that in here, and then we'll turn it round. We can add different things to it.
Or you could use also the ribbon that is included
You could indeed.
in the
so then
bundle.
instantly you've
Look at
got
that.
your table setting with the name on. If I turn it round, and you've
Oh,
got a lovely
that's
big
so
bow. Got that
cute.
real vintage feel to it and a vintage look.
And
Very
isn't
cheap,
it
very easy to
gorgeous?
do. But there's
it's
Paola's
just-
chair.
Yeah, it is. And now it's
So
mine.
you've got to come for
It is
Christmas
mine,
dinner
yeah.
now. That's it. No fish for you, I'm afraid.
I'll make an effort and I have a turkey. That's absolutely fine. Remember, that's featuring the beautiful fabric from that was the Forest and Mr. Fox, and for the half meter of 100% cotton. Remember, it comes with a project bundle as well, which includes the wadding, the lining, and the 3 meters of ribbon for £9.99. What an amazing deal! You are saving £14.99. Now we have got a winner.
Should we bring it over?
Well, you do the
I'll
honors
bring it, I'll
because
get it.
it's a little bit. All right. So the win.
I think we need to pop a few of those in
Oh,
there.
excellent.
Yeah.
And you know, the winner is Anita Hamilton.
Well done,
Congratulations, Anita. And remember, when you receive it and you make some projects, do please share on social media. Tag the Millshop Online, tag Joe, tag Hochanda as well to know what you do with your amazing purple bucket contents in there. Now, we have got to talk about as well the, I believe the fabrics, the cotton, yeah. So, and the project kit. Shall we talk about this one?
No,
So we have got a
definitely.
few minutes, but congratulations, Anita.
Let's pop that out of the way
yeah.
so no one else can have it now.
I wanted it, but I'm here, so I cannot, make an order. Now, so we have got. Basically, in this bundle, you are getting half a meter of that. You choose whichever fabric you want.
Let me
But
also
it's
show
like
you the
hacking.
size of
Yeah.
the wadding, because it is one of those that sometimes when you see it folded
Yeah.
up, you get a really good size. You get
it's
a metre of it.
Yeah, it's 4 ounce wadding.
4 ounce wadding.
What that means?
So that's the weight of it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so you get various weights in it. It's a good medium weight. I
Yeah.
find for all the projects I do, whether it's a notice board or a chair, the 4 ounces is a nice
Yeah,
weight.
it's not too thick,
Not too thick,
thin.
not too thin.
Yeah.
We can layer it up. Okay, we can use it for various
Yeah.
little projects as well.
And of course, if you want it thicker, you just double
Just
it up
fold
like
it
you
over.
have done
Yeah.
on it. Yeah. So you are getting the meter of that, and then you are getting
Your cotton lining as
Yeah.
well. So you've got your lovely cotton lining. Okay, again, it's so lovely. It feels really nice.
weave.
We can use it on different projects.
Yeah.
It's a 54-inch width
Yeah.
again. Okay.
Now, as a paper crafter that I kind of like to stamp on fabric, I like to die cut. This feels the right.
Yeah, we can use it
because
for
it's very,
that.
very
Yeah.
nice knit
Embroidery as
weave.
well.
So, yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you're getting that as well, and then well, it's a selection of ribbons, right? You
Yeah,
said
everyone will get slightly different, but we will try and complement it to the fabric that you've chosen. But again, just to show you, so with nothing to hide in there,
Yeah.
that you are getting a full 3
meters.
meters. Keeps
Wow.
going.
Yeah, it keeps
It
going.
is,
3
yeah.
meters is a
Keeps
long
going.
way. Yeah, I'm just standing there because he's got a 12-inch scissors, and I'm kind of like, well, they are a very nice pair of scissors, but And then we also have got obviously the options of fabric. Now, also another thing that we want to mention is the ironing sheet. Do you call it sheet or table?
Yeah, ironing sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it is one of those that if you're on the go or you're working at your dining room table or your kitchen table, it's so good just to throw down. Julie at the Millshop as well, she's an experienced sewer and she's got one of these. She loved it. She was like, I need one of these. It's
and
really
remember,
good.
you have got included that 8-inch fabric scissors, and also you have got the flexi-buy option as well, 2 payments of £20 if you want to spread the cost. Joe, it's been an absolute pleasure
Thank you.
as always with
Take
you.
a seat.
Oh, I'm going to take a seat. Thank you so much for your. Oh, look at that. And now we have got Cricut cyber deals. Emma is there. She's amazing, inspirational on what to use and how to use and make the most of your Cricut. Then, of course, we have Jazzy Bags for Haley and myself. And then later on, Heartfelt Creations.
Hello, right, it's time to remind you of our 7-day savers, well, a couple of them. Now, can I just say that Janice has actually gone out and bought both of these sets because she liked them so much, and you also might love them. We're going to start off with our green and white lanterns. These are gorgeous. They've got the trees on the side. They're LED. They can actually go outside. Now, the batteries are included. Very easy. You just switch on and off right there. But they're fabulous. They've got that nice little low flicker to them. As I said, whether you want to keep them inside or outside, the choice is yours. Now, you're saving a massive £25. Now, it's only £14.99. Your item number is 267620. Now, going on to the other ones, if you can stretch to both, because again, you've got a really good saving. You've got your grey and your bronze. Again, let me twizzle them around for you. They're very posh. Actually, I like this one because if you look, it's almost got a little bit of a distressed look on the top. I quite like that. Again, very easy to use. They'll come with batteries. At the bottom, you've just got the on and off switch as well. I mean, you could decorate them up yourself, actually. Why not? So these ones have got the reindeers on for you. Now, again, they're £14.99. Your item number is 936834. All you need to do is give us a call, 01733602000, or check out on the website at hochanda.com. Do make sure you're getting these. A lovely Christmas gift because the price will be going back up next Sunday.
Hi, I'm Leslie from Chocolate Baroque, and we design and manufacture our own rubber stamps right here in the northeast of England. We have a wonderful in-house designer called Sue, who hand draws all the images, which we then transfer into rubber stamps. We have very, very elaborate designs. We have everything from steampunk right through to beautiful florals, and then we have scenic and we have words. Our stamps are beautifully elaborate, very, very detailed, exquisitely etched, and the quality is next to none. So good that if you look after your stamps, we guarantee them for a lifetime. Whether it's stamping, mixed media, or art journaling, join us at Hochanda for our journey into everything creative and messy, and see what you can create with our stamps.
Hello, and this is the Cricut machine. We're going to see it in action very, very shortly, but it's fantastic because it's all about personalising, which is marvellous. Hello, Emma.
Hello.
Right, so Emma, for anybody who's not seen the Cricut, what is it? What does it do? What can we do?
So at its most simplest, it's a digital cutting machine. So any image or font we send to it, it can cut in a wide variety of materials.
Amazing.
Yeah, so this Cricut maker can cut any fabric from paper to card, vinyl, iron-on vinyl, any fabric. So
wow.
Denim, silk, cotton, all of those types of things, and it can also cut wood as well, so balsa wood and thin chipboard.
That's amazing.
So, and that's only touching the surface.
Well, we're looking, all of these samples have been cricketed, yes. If you want to look at it like that. So you can see you've got cards, you've got clothing, you've got bunting, you've got reeds. Now, if you're someone that loves to personalise, that's what this machine does for you. Our producer Emily was saying everything she's bought for Christmas for her friends and family has been personalised. Yep. If you get one of these, you can do it yourself. And our director Holly actually has one.
Yeah.
And because we are all crafters here, actually has one, and she uses it to make her own little business. And she said she actually made her money back relatively quickly. So it's fantastic, isn't it?
That's the incredible thing about it. It is either just, you know, a lovely machine that you've got at home that you can create lovely gifts for people or things for your home or whatever you fancy, or something you can make into a business.
Yeah. They're saying maybe you're going on a hen do instead of buying the T-shirts. You make your own T-shirts with Mrs. Hen on or whatever you want. I don't know.
Well, you can Cricut your whole wedding.
Absolutely. Yeah. Amazing. So shall we talk through, if that's okay, what we're getting today?
Of course. So of course we're getting the machine, the Cricut maker. And this comes with 2 blades. So it comes with the fine point blade, which we use for card and vinyl, things like that, iron-on vinyl, most of our materials. Then we've also got the rotary blade, and this is what's special about this machine compared to previous Cricut machines, is this adaptive tool system, so we can switch in different blades. We've got the power to do that now. So that rotary blade means we can cut any fabric now.
Amazing.
Yes. Which is really, really exciting. And it also means with this machine we can switch in other tools too.
Okay.
We'll talk about that a bit later. And we've got the mats down the front, a blue mat and a pink mat. These are what we put our materials on to keep them flat while they go in the machine, whilst they go into cut. So different colours are different stickiness. So it's a sticky mat.
Okay.
So blue is a light grip, so we'd use that for paper, card, vinyl, things where we don't need a lot of tack to hold them down. And then we've also got the pink mat, which is the fabric mat. So you use that for all of your fabrics.
Right.
So that's specially designed to hold fabrics in place. And then what else have we got? So many things.
Some tools? Should we talk about the tools?
Yep, so the basic toolkit has everything you need, and they're in these really cute pastel colours, which excites me very much. So you've got scissors there, you've got the scraper tool, the spatula, tweezers, and also the weeding tool, which is the peach one.
Oh, yes.
That's
This one here?
Yes,
Yep,
the
lovely.
most important tool for vinyl and iron-on projects.
Yeah.
That's going to help you get all those little bits out.
And again, if you haven't seen this in action, we will shortly, so then you will see what the tools do too.
Yes, definitely.
What about the pens?
Yep, so the other thing this machine can do is draw and write for you.
Amazing.
So we can pop any of these pens into the machine and it can draw a design or write a design. So
Great
there's
stuff.
a lovely selection there of silver pens.
Vinyls, what are these?
Yes.
Let's talk about these.
Shall we go through? So we've
Why
got a lovely gold textured vinyl. So this will look like kind of a foiled effect. So we could pop this onto mugs, drinks bottles, even onto the wall, you know, wherever you like. We've also got the frosted grey. This gives kind of an etched effect, so it looks like you've etched something, but you haven't, you've just stuck it on.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Then we've got glitter iron-on. So I have actually got a red one. Yep.
Oh, yeah, you can see.
I'm always going the wrong way. There we go. A sparkly stocking.
It's really sparkly.
Really sparkly. That's why I love it.
Thought you were going to do a little shimmy then.
Yes, so that's iron-on. So you've got 3 different colours in there of the glitter.
Oh, right, okay.
Which is cool. And then holographic vinyl. So another one we could pop onto anything.
Yeah, you use
All
your
your bits and
imagination.
bobs, yeah. I love this holographic, and you've got 3 colours in there.
Very pretty as well.
so
Look, it
gorgeous.
really catches the light. I mean, it's great this time of year. Coming up to Christmas, we want sparkly things.
Yes, always. And then we've also got removable vinyl in red. So this is one we could put somewhere where we want to remove it later. So you could do your windows for Christmas and then peel it off later on your wall if you rent a house, that kind of thing.
And is it all right, like it doesn't leave a residue?
No, it won't, that one.
Brilliant. And what about this sparkly, lovely goodness
Yes,
here?
there's shimmer paper here. So just lovely shimmery cardstock to use in the machine. In these beautiful kind of autumnal tones, wintry tones.
Yeah.
So perfect for, winter crafting and Christmas crafting.
Absolutely beautiful. So let me give you the details then. Now you're saving £62 today. So I understand it's a considered purchase, but what we have done is spread the cost for you. 3 payments of £140.97. Now what I would say is maybe there's somebody in your family that really wants this. Why not ask the rest of your family to club together?
Yeah.
I think that's a really nice idea. 388692 is your item number. You'll make somebody extremely happy for Christmas. And again, feast your eyes on all the things at the back of the set, because there's so much that you can do with this fantastic machine. Oh, there's the wreath, we've got cards, we've got clothing, as we've seen. They're fab. I mean, what about can we make jewellery? Can we do things with jewellery?
Earrings, all sorts of things. I haven't done my own today.
No,
but
just wondered.
You can.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can cut leather on this machine. So
Wow.
you've got so many options.
So that is 388692. So this is the Cricut Maker. That's your show offer. Now, this little sewing kit works with the Maker. Can you explain for us, Emma?
So, of course, like I said, the Maker can cut fabric. So this whole massive bundle of lovely cotton fabrics works perfectly with the machine. I've actually got a project later where I'm using some of the
good
fabric.
stuff. I'd like to see.
But you'll find on Design Space on the Cricut software some patterns, lots of patterns, so that you can cut your fabric and then sew it together. So there are bags on there, there are Christmas stockings, and even some children's clothes. So you're able to cut your pattern pieces out, and then all you have to do is sew them together.
Amazing. And what about the tools that we get in this kit?
Yes, so we've got a lovely sewing kit. Again, just all beautiful craft supplies, which is what I love. These scissors are incredible. Now remember, Cricut have developed all of this blade technology, so of course they're going to put that in the scissors. So they are really, really good scissors. I was actually very surprised at how good they were. I hadn't really thought about it, but of course they were going to be good. And then you've got tape measure, all your bits for sewing. And then my favourite is the pin cushion, which is a little Cricut machine.
Oh my goodness, I hadn't clocked that.
How cute is that?
That is adorable, actually. So
I can't bear to put pins in mine because I just think it's too cute.
It is so cute. I love that. That's so sweet. Now you've got a £33.38 saving, and it's on FlexiBuy. 2 payments of £37.28. £37.28, 586686 is your item number. Next up, we've got the Easy Press. So, is this like a big iron?
Sort of? Basic, yes. So
there's so much more than that. I've just undersold it. Sorry.
So lots of people will have been using their iron-on vinyl with their home iron, but they might not have been getting such great results.
Right.
So you might have found when you've washed it the first time or the second time, it's starting to peel, and when you're giving that as a gift or you're selling it, not what you want.
I was going to say, because if you're making to sell, the last thing you want is people phoning you and complaining that it's not top notch and having to do refunds and stuff.
And the reason that that's happening is because your home iron only has an inch square in the middle that is hot enough for iron on vinyl, but you've also got those steam holes, and you've only got one heating element in an iron, which means that the whole plate isn't the same temperature.
Right, okay.
So Cricut have created the Easy Press, which is this beautiful thing here.
Yep.
And this whole plate here heats up to exactly the same temperature, and it stays at that temperature.
Good.
And we can choose that temperature. So when we're using our iron, we don't actually know what temperature that is. We just hope for the best. Put it on the hottest and see what happens. And whereas this, we can be really specific, so we're going to get really good results because we can choose the temperature and we can choose the time that we're going to press for, so we can be really, really specific.
Nice, there you go. Just a quick mention, by the way, that everything on this show is dispatched from the 9th of December. You can actually get this by itself if you have a look on the website. But in this bundle, what else do we get, Emma?
Oh, so many good things. We get the bag.
I love this bag.
Yes, I really like it because it's so fancy. But it's also heat resistant.
Okay.
So we can pop the Easy Press when it's at its hottest, which is 400 degrees Fahrenheit. We can pop it in this bag, and we're good to go straight out the door. We don't have to wait for the press to cool down.
Marvellous.
Which is fab, and it looks cute, but also we can pop the mat in the back.
Yeah. Nice little pocket for it.
Yeah, nice long strap. So it's just really lovely, really, if you're on the go, or even just to store it in your house, in your craft room.
And then there's the mat that you mentioned.
Yes, the mat is really important. So Cricut have developed special technology inside this mat.
Right.
Lots of layers that push all of the heat back up into your project. So none of that heat's getting lost. So you're basically heating the front and the back at the same time.
Yeah.
But it also protects your table. So underneath this mat, it will stay pretty cold.
Right, I see. Lovely. And then we've got some vinyls again and iron-ons, have we?
Yes, some more iron-ons. So we've got lovely neons, lovely bright neons, a pack of 3 there.
So these are all iron-ons?
These are all iron-on. This is a special iron-on, this is Sport Flex. So we use this for sport fabrics like Lycra, anything with a stretch, because it keeps the...
oh, here we are.
Let's see. We've got an example.
That's great.
It keeps that design, so as we stretch it...
That's great. I mean, you're really tugging at that as well. Yeah.
So. That's not cracking or splitting or anything like that. So if you've got tighter T-shirts or your gym wear, things like that, children that dance or do gymnastics, this is perfect for that.
Okay.
Then we've got the iron-on mesh. And this is cool because it's a normal iron-on, but it's got tiny little holes in it, which make it look like those kind of sport fabrics. But it also kind of looks like it's got a polka dot look if you layer it over other things, which is quite nice.
Yep.
And then we've got another set of glitters. This is the jewel.
Oh, they're lovely. Yeah,
so lovely. Lovely green and blue and a lovely purple. And then last but not least, we've got the iron-on foil in a lovely blue, so that gives a kind of foiled effect.
And fabric.
And then,
yeah, wow,
a lovely fabric set as well. So much in this.
There is so much in this. £3.80. What am I saying? 3 payments of 80. So it's definitely not £3.80. Right. So 3 payments of £80 and 30 pence. 189598 is your item number. But as I said, you can get the Easy Press on its own as well. There we go. Next up, we've got the Bright Pad. Here we go. So the Bright Pad, what do we need this one for?
Yep. So these are kind of lovely added extras that kind of extend your Cricut craft room, if you like. So this is the Bright Pad. It's a light up pad, scratch resistant.
Oh, good.
And we use this when we're cricketing to help us with weeding, which is the process of removing all of the little bits and pieces from vinyl and iron-on vinyl before we press it or we pop it onto something.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's hard to see that because the blade is so tiny, it's really hard to see.
Right.
So having that light underneath is really helpful. But of course you could use this for any of your crafting, you know, your tracing, your beadwork, all sorts of stuff. I sometimes just use it as a selfie light.
Yeah, well, why not?
Whatever you like, you know?
Yeah. And then the applicator and remover?
Yep, so we call this the brayer.
Yeah.
This lovely rolly one. He's really great for adding fabric onto your sticky mat and making sure it's flat.
Yep.
And then we've also got the tweezers to help you pick off bits as well once you've cut them. We've got the self-healing mat here. So again, just a really stylish looking self-healing mat. So any other bits you're cutting or crafting on top of this is going to protect your workspace and make it look lovely.
What about this tool here?
Yep, so we've got a scoring stylus. So this fits both machines, the Explore and the Maker. It pops in the accessory port and it will score score paper card.
Great.
Yeah.
And these little things here?
Yes, so we've got the wavy blade with the housing.
Yeah.
So the wavy blade is these are tools for the Maker. They only fit the Maker.
Right.
They fit that adaptive tool system I talked about earlier where we can switch in different tools. So the wavy blade is a rotary blade and it gives a lovely decorative edge. So it's great for edging fabric or in paper crafts just to give a nice quick little edge to things. So that's great for that. And then we can also take out that tip and exchange it for this one, which is the double scoring wheel.
Right.
Again, a scoring tool, works a lot quicker than the scoring stylus and is particularly great for your thicker cards. So like your mirror board, things that when you fold them can get those kind of creases in. Your thicker card, this stops that, so the machine will score it for you and then you can easily fold.
Lovely. And last but not least then, our pens. What type of pens are these?
So these are fine tip pens and they fit in the machine. So they're specially made to fit in the machines to draw.
Great.
And you've just got all the colours of the rainbow there. Is it 36 pens? Have I made
that? 30 it is. 30. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. Now, again, you've got a massive saving of £62, £148 and 23 pence. 743451. Now, if you do want the Bright Pad just by itself, we've got a cyber deal on it, cyber 6 deal. Here it is. It's £60 and 99 pence, so you're saving £19. Not too shabby. 307271. Also, if you want the applicator and remover set, this is also a cyber 6 deal. And it's £13 and 70 pence, £5.70 saving, 30% off. 541137. Then we're still moving down. So much to talk about on here. So this is the Air 2, the Explore Air 2.
Yes.
So what's different about this machine to the Cricut?
Yeah,
what does this
the Cricut Maker?
Sorry, Cricut Maker. Sorry,
it gets confusing.
I know.
So this is the model below the Cricut Maker.
Okay.
But it's not going anywhere. It's still a fabulous machine. The main difference is what materials they can cut.
Right.
Okay. So the Maker is able to cut all of the fabrics and the thicker materials like the woods and the leathers because it has the force and the weight behind it.
Right.
This machine doesn't have that, but it's great for paper projects. It's great for vinyl and iron-on projects particularly, and also for cutting felt. Let me open it up so we can... Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button.
Ah, there you go.
There we go.
Ooh, spaceship.
Yeah, looks lovely. And it comes in this beautiful mint colour. yeah, it's still a fabulous machine. It just depends on what you want to cut.
Yeah.
And I guess it depends on budget as well, but it also is where you want to grow to too. So don't forget, you know, don't get this one and regret getting the maker.
Or not getting the maker,
yeah. Yeah, exactly. But we've still got a fabulous bundle on this one.
What else do we get?
Oh, loads of stuff. So we've got that scoring stylus again, so that fits into this machine. So we can score with this one. We've got another lovely colourway of holographic vinyl. Transfer tape, which is what we use to transfer vinyl projects onto wherever we're putting them. Then we've got a white of that Sport Flex. Yep. This is my favourite glitter set of all time. Ooh. It's called the Princess Sampler. And I just feel like that's totally me. I feel like that was made for me, that one.
Oh, bless you.
Some people might disagree. And then we've got the premium textured vinyl in this lovely kind of coppery colour. And we've also got some faux leather as well, so we can cut that on this machine. This
lovely.
Faux leather.
And then we've got our mat, and we've also got some cardstock here.
Yeah.
£284.71. That is another £62 saving you've got on this, and it's on 3 flexi-buy payments of £94.90. 105645 is your item number. Here's the website. You can purchase via this way, or of course you can call us 01733 602,000 on the usual number and speak to somebody right here in the building, because our call centre is based literally above our heads. Now, if you've got any questions for Emma, because like I said, considered purchase, but it, you know, and you're thinking, right, I must need to know if it needs to do this, this, this and this, then please feel free to send your questions to studio@hochanda.com or via Facebook. Lovely.
Yes.
Right, what are you going to do for us, Emma?
Okay, so I've actually sewn up a little gift bag using one of the cotton fabrics from one of the packs.
Lovely.
I know that, you know, reusable Christmas and having an eco Christmas is really big this year, so having reusable gift bags is quite a nice idea. So I've just really simply, I mean, do not look at how wonky it is.
Oh, don't worry.
You know, it's like when you get your sewing machine out and there's stuff everywhere.
Yeah.
Just got to hope for the best. So I thought we'd do a nice kind of iron-on vinyl onto the top of this.
Right.
In 3 colours. So I will just quickly set this up on the machine.
So is it easy to, you know, is the software easy? Because some people get a bit frightened about it.
Yes. If you can use a smartphone, you can use Cricut Design Space.
Okay.
It's also free to use, and you can download it right now. So if you're sat on the sofa with a smartphone or tablet or with your laptop or computer, you can download it for free and have a play before you even have a machine. So you can see if it's for you.
Good.
But you can also play and get some projects ready before your machine arrives.
See, that's a nice idea.
Good idea. Yeah. It's super easy to use. I can show you a few bits now. Oh, here's a star I was cutting earlier. I'll get rid of that. So this is our canvas. This is where we design everything in here. As you'll see, there are lots of projects in Cricut Design Space that are ready to go. So if you haven't got any inspiration, or you just want a base to start from, then you can always check in here and you'll find they update this every week with loads of new stuff.
Do they? Nice.
It's also worth noting all of the sewing projects, even as we've got the fabric on the show. So you can see these are all projects where we can just, so for example, this little bunny, if we head along here, you'll see all of the pieces.
Yeah.
Nope, he doesn't want to do it.
Oh.
But it tells you exactly how to do the whole project and all of the pieces that it will cut out. And then if I click to make it, all I need to do is load my material into the machine.
Right.
So that's really kind of cool and easy way to do your projects. You've also got the image library, which has over 100,000 images in it now, which goes up again every week. So you'll just find loads and loads of stuff in here. I've never not found something I liked, and I'm really picky. So
the llama's hilarious.
Yeah, there's some really funny ones, some really peculiar things too, but some really cute things.
Something for all tastes.
Definitely. They're really good at that, at doing, you know, there won't just be one lion, there'll be 20 lions in all different, well, there's probably 300 lions, but, you know, a bit of everything for everyone. We've also got the option to add text. You'll find all your fonts here and all your fonts that are on the computer as well. And you've got your basic shapes too, so you've got a bit of everything. I've already found what I'd like to cut. So I'd like to do this Christmas tree in 3 different colours.
Right.
So I've changed the colour of everything to roughly the colour I want it to be. It doesn't matter too much.
I see.
Now I'm going to head to make it, which is in this top corner. If it's green or flashing, that usually means you need to do it next with Cricut.
I see.
Yeah. I'm actually going to cut this one first, and we need to mirror our design because with iron-on vinyl we cut into the back of the material. Of
course.
So where I've got Christmas here, if I did that the wrong way round, it would look a bit funny when I went to do it. So I just need to make sure I do all of my layers. It's as simple as just clicking that button. I want to do the green layer first, so I'm going to click continue. Now I just need to tell the machine what material I'm cutting. So you'll see here it says set material. I've actually got glitter iron-on as my most favourite thing.
I bet. Yeah.
But you can browse all materials, and you'll see here, you know, just a sneak peek at how many. I mean, I could be scrolling for days here, but there's hundreds of different materials we can pick from.
Wow.
So we don't have to worry about any settings or numbers or anything. I just click glitter iron-on. It tells me which blade to pop in. And it's even handily giving me a picture of a finger to tell me which button to press. So it's really going to guide you through all of the steps.
Lovely.
So I'm going to come back and put my glitter iron-on onto the mat. So I'm putting it face down, so shiny side down.
Yep.
And pop it down there.
So you've got to make sure you line it up, have you?
As long as it's lined up with where it's showing on the mat on the screen. So you can move that around depending. Say we only had a little scrap funny bit like this shape, we could move that over to here.
Okay, fine.
We can move wherever we like, so it doesn't have to be exact, but as I've got a full sheet it does make it a bit easier. I'm just going to use the brayer to make sure that is stuck down properly.
And no air bubbles.
Yes, exactly. Get those out. And now time to load this into the machine. So I'm going to pop it under the 2 white markers. Check that there.
You're right, it's a difficult angle, isn't it?
I just wanted to double check. And then I'm pressing that flashing arrow button.
Yeah.
And just getting a little feed in there. And then I've just noticed I've got the wrong blade in there, so I'll just change that now.
Oh, at least we can see how easy that is.
Yeah, but if I had proceeded to cut, it would have stopped and told me that I had the wrong blade. So, you know, you really can't go wrong. So there we go. And again, I've got a flashing button for go. So I'm going to click that.
Okay.
And let it get on its way.
I find this fascinating. The technology is amazing.
Yeah. So what they actually do is they went to this massive factory and saw this machine that was the size of this room, which I know at home you can't imagine, but imagine kind of a standard living room times, I don't know, 10.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Imagine this machine that big. It cost £1 million.
Wow.
And each blade cost £10,000.
Wow.
And then they thought, how can we make this for the home crafter to go on people's desks?
Yeah.
And that's how they made the maker.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's fascinating.
Yeah, super crazy.
How long's the maker been out for, would you say?
Almost 2 years, I think, or a year and a bit.
Okay.
Yeah. A year and a half, 2 years, yeah.
So currently what's it doing?
So it's currently cutting out this tree, Christmas tree shape. And I can see on the screen that it's 54% done, which is very exact. So we've got a little bit more to go. It's just doing the outline, I think.
That's all right.
It's hard to see on the glitter because it's so fine.
You'll see it when it's finished, though. It'd be brilliant.
Will.
Yeah. So I'll tell you what. While we're waiting, should we have a little peruse? Would you like to pick some up, or are you all right, our lovely Holly?
Mine.
Okay. There you go. So, so you can create your own Christmas scenes, can you?
Yeah. So little paper houses, and these are some lovely little 3D animals that are on Cricut Design Space that were really easy to cut out and put together.
Wow. And then the plates.
Yeah.
So is this food safe?
This one isn't, because I haven't used, that's the removable vinyl.
Right.
But you can get the permanent vinyl that will
excellent.
be. Yeah.
That's great. And then you've got Christmas decorations along here.
Yeah.
Little Advent stockings.
Yeah.
Like this. Fantastic.
They're the Advent I made last year.
Okay, right, I think it's done.
It is done, so I'll bring that out. And before I do anything with it, I'm just going to load up the second colour that I want to cut, so I can sort this whilst it's cutting the next colour. So I'm going to put this blue in next.
Okay.
Just going to pop that there for a second.
So will I see anything on here?
You can try. It might be tricky. It's so fine. It's up here.
Ah, yeah, it's so fine. When this gets peeled off, no, you can't see it. It's there, but right.
It has done it, I promise.
Absolutely.
That's the only trouble if you leave it. Like if you go and make a cup of tea and come back, you can't remember quite
where it is.
To get your glasses out.
So which bit's this bit now?
This is going to be doing the baubles. So I just let that cut. That was.
So it tells you to change the colour, does it, and everything?
Yeah.
Tells you everything.
It just tells you everything. It's so clever. Okay. So I'm just going to cut around my design. I can just see it. So as not to waste any vinyl. Put that to the side. I'm going to turn on the bright pad, just so I can see a little bit easier. It works even better at home, but where we're under the studio lights, it kind of lights it from both sides.
Can you see this, the little cutouts? We're just getting it there. That's it.
A little bit, yeah. You'll see them more when I pull away now.
So this little tool is very handy.
Yep, so with this weeding tool, having it on a flat surface and being able to kind of poke it in, just makes all the difference. So I can get rid of the outline, the outside bit that we don't need. Get rid of that. Then I'm able to go in and get away all of these little bits.
And don't throw those bits away. Use them on another one.
Yes. And then I'm going to get in and get all these tiny little bits.
Oh, look at the swells on that.
This is where it's tricky to see, but...
So you do get this tool in the bundle, lots of different tools as well.
Yes. This is the one tool I think you need more than any other Cricut tool, definitely, is the weeding tool.
Yeah.
It looks like not a lot, but it definitely saved me lots of times.
Look at that. It's fascinating how the precision of the cut. And remember, this is all about personalising. That's the thing, you know, if somebody's got an unusual name, you can write their name, or a favourite phrase or saying that people will go, oh, that really means so much to me, or nicknames that you're not going to find in a shop.
Yes. I did quotes for my friends on makeup bags a couple of years ago. I went through their Pinterest boards.
Oh, did you?
And found their, but like the quotes that they'd pinned are ones I knew they loved, and then made them makeup bags with those sayings on. And the most of them are still using those today, which is really lovely. But it just means it's just an extra touch, isn't it, that you've thought about somebody and you've not just bought it off the shelf, or the fact that nobody else has got it as well. Okay, I'm just getting all these little pieces away.
There we go.
I'm starting to see now. And we can see that says Christmas now.
Yeah.
I have lost a little bit of that. I'll bring that back in.
Oh, can it go back in? That's good.
Yeah, it can go back in. That was my fault. Got a bit.
So if you'd like the bundle, you're getting the machine, the tools, the pen, the vinyl, the iron-on, and you're getting shimmer paper. It's a fantastic deal. £62 saving. Yep, so everything that you see here. There we go, fantastic bundle. 3 payments of £140.97. Again, do realise it's a considered purchase, but if somebody really, really wants one, it's going to make their Christmas come true. It really is. So you can club together, possibly. 388692 is your item number. But it's lovely. It's quite a big saving, £62.
Yeah, definitely. So this last one is just a little star, so I'm just going to use a little piece. There we go. So I have a big box of little bits like that that I'd use for little projects like this.
So just a little star, and again, very easy. Once it starts flashing, just press the button,
and off it goes. Right, just leave that piece there.
Okay.
Find where those little baubles have cut.
They're going to be really tiny.
I'm hoping though, as I pull away the outside, they will all stay behind.
Yeah.
So it should be quite just go forward. Oh, see, that star's already done.
Already done, brilliant. Okay.
Let's find one of those little
peels. Oh, there they are.
There they are. So
Yes.
you see how easy that was.
Nice.
And actually, this is helpful because I can make sure that
Oh, you can do it this way.
I've got all of the ones out, which I haven't, from that one earlier.
Okay.
So I could lay them on top. But
Well, there's one there that's fallen
Oh,
off.
that's good. We don't
Okay.
want him anyway. There's that one. I think there was another one. Let's
Yep.
have a look.
Oh, there's one there too. They're going rogue.
They're everywhere. There's another little one there.
Oh, I see.
So they're going to fit in these little holes.
Okay. Again, your what was the tool called again?
Weeding tool.
Weeding tool.
Yeah.
That's very helpful for picking them up too.
Yes, definitely. There's definitely one down here somewhere.
Mhm.
Oh, there he is. There we go. Okay, fabulous. Right. Let me grab that star out.
Okay. Like you said, great for the scraps. Don't want to
Yes.
waste any vinyl.
Definitely. And even these bits that we've peeled off, I'll use them. I won't put them through the machine again because they haven't got the backing.
Right.
But you know those paper punches, you
Oh, yeah.
can punch them. So
Oh,
I'll
that's great.
punch out loads of stars or polka dots, or you could cut them up by hand and use them. So even save those bits.
Okay.
Don't throw them away. And even that star that we don't need. We
Now,
can-
is this vinyl washable?
Yes, totally.
Right.
So I've got t-shirts that I wear, well, I've washed the thing like 30 or 40 times.
Oh, my
I'm
goodness,
obsessed
okay.
with the top.
Yeah.
And it hasn't come off. The top is looking a bit
Right.
questionable, but the vinyl stem totally stays put. Yeah.
Right.
As long as you've pressed it properly.
And it's heated. Is it because it's got to be heated?
Yes.
Right, that's how you
So-
set it.
Yeah, we will actually turn on these. Oh, that would help if it was plugged in.
Oh,
Always a good start.
that's
There we
it.
go. So we wait for that to heat up. And leave
Does
them-
it know automatically what it's heating to, or do we set it?
So it remembers the setting you used last time.
Right.
Which is really handy if you're doing the same kind of thing. So as I used glitter this morning, it's remembered that. So it's heating back up to 280 degrees.
Right.
But we can change the setting if we want to.
Okay.
Okay, let me weed this star and then we're ready. By then that should have heated up.
What do you find people use their Cricut for? The maker, I should say.
Oh, a bit of everything, really everything. So I see so many beautiful things. I think the whole family can use this, and
Yeah.
that's what's great about it. People are making, homework pieces, 3D things.
Wow.
Then someone else in the family is cutting wood with it, and someone's cutting fabric pieces, and then someone else is doing T-shirts. I think it just because it can cover so many areas.
Yeah.
You might get it to do iron on, and then after a couple of months you're like, oh, but I could do this.
You're
I
right,
could
right.
do that. It's one of those, it kind of, because that's what I got I had an Explore first of all, and I got it because I was a paper crafter, and then I just got addicted and started to
Grew
do
from
everything.
there.
Yeah.
Lovely. Don't forget, you can get the bright pad on its own, as well as in the bundle. Oh, does it fit in there?
It does, yep. So this is a little section for your tablet, or it fits the bright pad perfectly, so it can live up there out of the way.
Did not know that, actually.
Yes.
And so if you want the bright pad by itself, it's at the bottom of the screen. Comes in mint as well. £60.99, 307271.
Okay. So I've got my bag here and pop that on top of the mat.
Right.
And I'm just going to give that a pre-press whilst it's still heating up. And that's just to remove any moisture out of the fabric.
Yeah.
So the less moisture, the better. And also gives it a little bit of an iron, which isn't a bad
Absolutely.
thing. I'm going to start off with my first tree. We'll put him a bit lower. Let's go there.
Now, if you want the Easy Press bundle, it comes with obviously the machine itself, the 12x12 mat, tote bag, iron-on and designer fabric. 3 payments of £80 and 30p. Wow, is it a £95 saving? That's very good.
Oh, that is good.
Yeah, 189,598. Right, sorry, what
That's
is
all right.
happening here, Emma?
So I popped it on top. So I laid my iron-on down.
Yeah.
I've popped the easy press on top, and I've pressed the green button, and that started the countdown.
Okay.
And I'm just giving a light press down. I'm not, you know, forcing or anything like that. I'm just giving a light kind of finger press. But you can see it's now counting down, so we've got 8 seconds to go.
Yeah.
And once it's done, it will bleep at us to tell us it's finished.
I noticed you, so you're just doing the green first. Can you not do all the layers together?
No, because they've got this carrier.
Oh, of course,
And because I'm going to layer them up, I need to peel the carrier away.
Okay.
If I had lots of pieces like that, I could do them all in one go.
Right.
But where the carrier needs to come away, I need to do each layer. Else the carrier will be stuck underneath. So as this is glitter, we can peel straight away.
Ah.
If it was another vinyl, we'd have to wait for it to cool.
Oh, I see.
So I've got asbestos fingers, so it is quite, you probably do want to wait a minute, but I'm used to it. So that's our first layer. It looks quite cute as it is.
So I love the glitter.
Yeah, I do. It's just so sparkly. And then I've got my little baubles. So this would be a trick, just kind of lining them all up into those gaps. Making sure they're all in the right place.
Nice.
Oh, I've accidentally managed to match the size of the polka dots perfectly.
It was planned. It was
planned. So again, I'm going down, press that green button, wait for the 30 seconds to go through. And it doesn't matter that that green layer is being pressed again. That's absolutely fine.
Okay. Yeah. And now, because you've used this, it can go through the wash.
Definitely. Yeah, this is not going to peel now because it's pressed perfectly to the instructions. We're going to get a complete press over all of the design, and this could be washed and washed and washed.
Great stuff. So again, think about starting up your own business. It would be amazing. Like I said, our director Holly genuinely has one. Holly, what sort of things have you made? Cards, cake toppers. Oh, a stocking.
Ah.
Oh, and you made your nephew a superhero cape. Oh, brilliant. That's cute.
I love that.
Because at first I thought you said cake, and I was like, I'm sure food can't be used with this.
No, definitely not.
No.
Okay, so I've put the star, so again, 30 seconds onto this lovely fabric.
We also have another producer called Lottie. You might know Lottie.
Yes.
Of course, she comes on air as well. Mum makes. Emily, did you know what Lottie's made? Have you any idea? T-shirts.
Did baby grows for a new baby. She definitely
nice.
did that.
Yeah.
All sorts of things. Stickers.
Makeup bag, I'm being told.
Yeah.
Oh, the bunting for Paola's birthday party.
Yes.
Yeah. That's great. So loads of uses.
There we go.
Okay.
And then that last layer, peel that away. There we go.
Fabulous.
And now that is done.
Yay! Look at that. That's so
So
sweet.
now that's ready to, and we could also have put a name on there, and that's ready to pop some gifts in and tie up.
Absolutely. Personalise.
Yes. Oh, I won't tie up because there's got nothing in it. It looks a bit sad.
No, that's all right. You could pop your toiletries in there, your makeup if
Yes.
you're going away. But the point is, it's now been personalised to look really sweet.
Really festive.
Okay, I'll be back with you in a second. So now you've seen, you know, just one of the things it can do. Now is the time, if you've sat on the fence, to make your mind up while it's got this fantastic, fantastic saving. Here's the website. You can get a lot of items individually if you wish, with cyber deals on as well. If you've already got the Cricut and you need your extras, perhaps you need some of the iron-on, perhaps you need some vinyl, then we've got it for you. Oh, maybe you need the easy press. Very good. Oh, you can get the bag on its own. I do like that bag. Maybe you want to personalise that bag too. Right, so here it is, our lovely spaceship of a machine. It's the Cricut Maker. So you are getting the machine. You're going to get professional results on whatever it is that you make. I mean, like I said, the back of the set is absolutely covered with ideas. Wedding invitation, I mean, gosh, when you send off, I mean, when you get married, it's so expensive. Why not do your invitations yourself? You're with matching envelopes that looks really classy, your RSVPs, all of that. And then again, if you wanted to, you could start your own business. So you've got the actual machine itself, then you've got the tools. Ooh, nearly knocked that over. So you've got all the basic tools, and then you've also got the pens, so you can actually use these with your Cricut Maker machine. Then we've got our gorgeous vinyls. Now the pens, they're different millimetre thingies, nib sizes, that's the word, couldn't think of it. You can see just at the top there, it tells you the sizes. So you've got different sizes in there. Then you've also got your vinyl and your iron-on in an assortment of fantastic colours. So this iron-on you can actually remove, which is fab. You've got the holographic vinyl. This glitter one is your iron-on. This is another vinyl, frosted, nice. And then you've also got your permanent metallic vinyl. So there's enough material to get you going. And then also you've got your shimmer papers as well, those gorgeous colours. Oh, and I nearly forgot the mats, of course. You've got the 2 mats at the front. So you've got the light grip, which is the blue one, and you've got the fabric grip, which is the pink one. £62 saving. Do check it out. It's a great deal, and it's going to make somebody extremely happy for Christmas. £422.91. However, we have got it on FlexiBuy, 3 payments of £140.97. So if somebody in the family really wants one, maybe the rest of the family can club together. 388692. Now the Easy Press, if you'd like to go for this bundle, then we've got it for you. So the Easy Press, it comes, obviously the machine itself, 12 by 12 inch mat, you've got the tote bag, some iron-on and designer fabric, 3 payments of £80 and some change, and £95 saving. 189598 is your item number. Look, got a bit of glitter vinyl in there, it's fabulous. Do call us 01733602000, or you can check out on the website at hochanda.com. What would you like to show us now, Emma? We've got about 15 minutes.
Oh, perfect. I was going to do a gift tag to go on my gift bag that we just made. So I've popped a piece of cardstock. This is actually a piece that comes with the Explore bundle. Okay. Onto my light grip mat. I will just brayer that down to make sure I've got all the edges down there. I'm going to pop that into the machine, and I've got the fine point blade set up in there at the moment, but I'm going to use the pens to draw onto this gift tag so you can see that in action as well. So I've got a bauble set up, and all of these lines and the writing are going to be drawn by the pens.
Ooh, I'm excited to see that.
So you can see when I click on the drawing parts up here, it says draw. So this is where we change it if we wanted to cut it or use one of those other tools I talk about. We can change it there. So those are set to draw, and I've told it what roughly what colours I'd like it to be. And then I'm going to cut out this lovely bauble shape on the card. Lovely. So those are all attached together. So I'm going to go to make it again. Oh no, they're not. Hold up. Back we go. And just select everything. And I'm going to attach. So that's going to keep it all together for the next screen. There we go. So it's now all on one place. Before it thought we were cutting it on, drawing on one piece and cutting another. Okay. So now I've just told it that it's all together. So we're going to continue again. We don't need to do anything there. And again, I'm going to tell the machine what material I'm cutting and drawing onto, and that's medium cardstock. So click that. And again, it's telling me what pens to pop in and what blade. So I just need to load the pen.
Right, yes, I want to see this.
Yes, so red pen. Yeah. Take the lid off. Always test it first if it's not been used before, because else it might start drawing and it takes a minute to get, you know how a new pen is. Flow, yeah. You don't want the machine to be halfway through when you've realised.
Can you fix it though, if you know what I mean?
Yes, you can go back and do it again.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. But just to avoid that first time. So I'm popping this in the accessories port. So we've got A for accessory, and you can just see that, B for blade. So A for accessory, open that up, and we're going to push the pen down until the little arrow is completely disappeared. So there we go, that's now in, and then we wrap it back up. So it's tightly hugged in there, okay? So we've got the pen and the blade all set.
So it can cut and draw at the same time?
Yes. Ooh, not exactly at the same time, but it will do one and then it'll do the next one.
Amazing.
So it's ready to go, so I'm going to press go, and it will start. I think it's going to draw first, but you never know. Sometimes it changes its mind. Yep, here we go. So it's writing. It's quite difficult to see because that rolly bar's in the way. But it's doing Merry Christmas.
Oh, okay. I've got some other items here to show you. Look, little baby grow.
Yeah.
With this on.
So these are with these fabulous iron-on designs. This lovely bundle are pre-done designs.
Oh.
So you just iron these on.
Oh, I didn't realise this.
Yes.
Oh, shall I have a look here?
Yeah, there's 14 designs in the bundle.
Oh, cute.
So many. Yeah.
Oh.
I love that unicorn. He's like an emoji.
Look, this is so for me. Because I'm going to be having sushi tomorrow evening because I'm going on a dirty weekend. This is a real thing, by the way. I'm going with Kay and Leonie and Julia Watts. Yes. Anyway, should we go over to there?
We should make you a t-shirt with that one.
Yeah, I'd like that.
Okay, so now it's done the red piece. It's asking me on the computer to change to a different pen.
Yeah.
So I'm actually going to do the glitter gel pen.
Yes.
So taking that red one out, popping that silver one in until it clicks. And then I'm pressing the flashing button again to tell it that I've done what it told me to do.
Great.
And now we're set to work doing those pieces. And we can start to see our Merry Christmas appearing there.
Nice font.
Yes.
And you can change the font?
Yep.
Brilliant.
Yeah, you've got lots of different writing fonts, loads of fonts to choose from, hundreds in fact.
There's so much on there, and the images, everything. Can you
Yes.
draw your own images?
Yep, so you can import them in. So anything you've drawn, or if you've got, well, there's loads of different files, but your JPEGs, your PNGs, your SVGs, say you've bought them from somewhere else or you've created them yourself, you can upload them and cut them.
Right.
So if you're an artist or something, you know, maybe you do brush lettering, that's your thing, and you want to be putting it on cushions or makeup bags, you can upload those files and the machine will cut it for you.
Lovely idea.
Yeah. It's really therapeutic to watch it draw.
I bet. Now, we've got about 9 minutes on show, so you've got 9 minutes to get any questions in, should you wish. If you're not sure about something, or please always ask. You can send your questions to studio@hochanda.com or pop it on Facebook and we'll have a look.
Yes. Yeah, we love a good question.
Oh, yeah, and we'd also like to know what you've been making if you've got the Cricut Maker or one of the other Cricut machines. That would be nice. Are you making Christmas presents? Or what's the most unusual thing you've made?
Yeah, I'd like to know that.
I bet lots of people have made stockings.
Yeah. There are some crazy, like there's this quite famous makeup artist whose name I can't remember, but he's quite famous, but he makes all these like cuts all these bits that go on faces. And,
Ooh.
Yeah, like for
Wow.
photo shoots for celebrities, and he has a Cricut. So
Does
there's
he?
all these people that are using it for such random things. Yeah. They're not just crafters, there's artists and all sorts of
Fantastic.
people. So that's actually finished. As we were talking there, it cut round that really quickly. So I'm going to exit that from the machine so you can have a look. So we always turn our mat over and we peel the mat away from the...
Why is this?
Because if I show you with this corner, if I peel, then my card is bent.
Oh,
yeah. So if I
right,
did
okay.
that to my bauble, then my bauble would be bent.
Okay.
Whereas if I turn over and peel the mat away, I can keep my bauble and my sheet nice and clean and
Lovely.
flat. And then that means for next time it's
Absolutely.
perfect. And we just pop out that little hole that it's cut. There we go. And there you can see it's a really quick tag. And how beautifully it's, I mean, I could never write or even draw that neat, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's a nice way to trick your family into thinking that you've got nice writing.
That's awesome.
But you could even, you know, write the backs of your tags, your to and from and all of that.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Cute little toppers if
So
you
now
want
we
to.
can put, where did I put that bag?
Oh, where did you put it? There it is.
Hidden behind. So now we can thread this onto the ribbon. And we've got a whole gift bag and a tag all ready to go. So all we need to do is pop a gift inside.
Yeah.
Let's pretend we're giving the brayer.
Okay. Yeah, we're giving them the brayer. Do you know what? We've got 5 minutes. Do you reckon you could do one last quick
Yeah, we
thing?
can do another quick tag.
Yeah.
Okay, let me make that now. I will use the same piece of card actually. It's just to
Saves waste. So it's always right side down, is it? Or have I got this wrong?
Only for iron-on vinyl
Only
we
for
put
iron-on.
face down.
Face
All
down.
others we put face up.
Good, right.
Yeah. Or for cardstock, just depending on what way round we wanted it.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, let me do something quick.
No pressure.
So I'm going to grab an image of a deer. Oh, actually, this
I
one.
love the sushi. That's hilarious.
So funny. So many funny little cute ones. Where's he gone? This one.
Have you got a favourite one?
Oh, I'm so picky when it comes to designs, you know, which isn't handy in this situation.
You can see
let's
you've got,
do that one. That's cute.
Nice.
He'll be cute on a tag. And then let's find a tag. So I'll search for tag. So just do another quick tag just to show you.
Yeah, that's great.
And there's one here. Nice, simple tag.
Oh, so you can scale him to fit?
Yep, so I'll scale him down.
Ah.
Pop him on there. We'll bring him to the front. So centre front. Let me get rid of the other one. There we go. And now I'm going to tell him to draw. He's already drawn, so that's fabulous. And then attach them both together, which is this paper clip at the bottom.
Lovely.
And then head to make it. And so again, you can see my whole tag is there. Actually, just going to move that a little bit. And again, what colour should we do?
Oh, that's quite nice. Oh, well, will that show up though?
Which one?
That one. Will that show up?
This
on
one?
There? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a bit thicker, this one, so that would show nicely actually.
Oh, good.
And I'll pop that in there. So again, pushing that down till it clicks. Yep, that did the job. And again, medium cardstock. Load that into the machine.
Okay. I just find it fascinating. Technology today, eh?
I know.
Yeah.
But what's crazy is Cricut are working on things now. So, you know, I said they went to that factory.
Yeah.
They're still doing things like that. So what things are they going to have in 5 years' time or 10 years' time?
Amazing.
What kind of thing will we have on our desks then?
Yeah.
Yeah, which is really exciting.
I love watching it. It's fact.
And because of this adaptive tool system, it's set up for tools which aren't even out yet.
Right.
So they bought some of those tools like the wavy blade and the perforation a couple of months ago. They bought them out this year. But this is set up for things in the future still. So it's future-proof in that way. So if you're thinking, oh, they might bring out another machine, they're not going to... But they might, they probably will, but know that this one is future-proof as in...
Yeah, they're not going to leave you behind, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, with all technology, you know, it's like you buy a phone and then they come out with another. They're going to do that one day, of course they are, because the technology will advance. But the Explore Air is as it is. This one has the potential to become even more exciting.
Absolutely.
So we can see that deer appearing there.
Yay!
Sometimes it draws the most random little bits.
In which ways? Yeah, it's interesting.
Random order. But it's nice to watch it and see what it's up to.
Oh yes, I saw the back go on now.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, my pen's running out a bit. That's typical, isn't it? It's all right. It still looks
This
nice.
is Emma's last show today, so this is the last time you'll see this in action today.
Yeah.
I don't suppose you're back till the new year now.
No,
maybe?
we are. We're back in December.
Oh, you are back in December.
I want to say, I don't know what
Don't
date
worry.
I'm about to say. But not long, not far away.
Okay.
Yeah, we are back in December. But I think if you want a machine for Christmas, today is. If you want to get it before Christmas, then you need to order it.
Because this is going to be dispatched from the 9th, so I don't want you to get too late and then you're like, oh no, I'm not going to get it for Christmas. So today's the day.
So there we go. Apart from a pen malfunction.
Don't worry. Is it just running out? That's fine. You can still see the image.
It really gives a nice ombre effect, doesn't it?
Yeah, that is fantastic.
You can see there in, what was that, less than 3 minutes?
Yeah.
We've cut a whole tag ready to go. So if you were batch doing your whole collection for Christmas.
You can do it really quickly. So I will give you the details then of our fantastic bundle. You're getting the machine itself. You're getting the iron-on, the vinyls, you've got your tools up here, and then you've got your pens that you can draw with using it in the machine. You've got the 2 mats down the front, and you have got your cardstock. £422.91. But the best bit is that you can split it 3 ways, £140.97. So it could be that there's somebody in the family, maybe your mum really wants one of these, and you've got, she's got son, 2 daughters. If you split that 3 ways, this flexi buy, that's just less than £50 each.
Yeah.
To get yourself this, if you know where I'm coming from, don't you? So it's 388692 is your item number. All about the personalisation. You can start your own business.
Yeah.
You know.
The possibilities are just endless.
And like I've been saying, if you have a look at the back of the set, there's so many different ways. And of course, don't forget with the Cricut maker, also fabrics, not just papers and vinyl, which is just wonderful.
Yeah,
Great
so
stuff.
many materials.
Thank you, Emma.
No problem, thank you.
Yay, so do check out your baskets. This is going to make somebody very, very happy for Christmas, so enjoy. And coming up next, we have got our Cyber 6 deals with Yazzie Bags. That is with Paola and Hayley. Then we've got Heartfelt Creations One Day Special Final Call. And then we're keeping Nikki busy because she's launching the next one.
Did you say you wanted 24 hours of crafting on your TV? OK then, calling all Freeview viewers from the 2nd of October, that's exactly what you've got.
Hi, this is Els from Elizabeth Craft Designs. Elizabeth Craft Designs is a Colorado-based company. It's a family company, so husband, son, daughter all work in the company, and then a fantastic team of designers, because a company cannot exist without a great team around yourself. What we would like to share with you is my passion for crafts. We love all the concepts we have, so we have from cute till classic and beautiful designs. We love our journaling planner line, and we are going to bring you our ideas, our passion, and we hope to transfer that passion to you. So please join Elizabeth Craft Designs here at Hochanda. Hi, this is Els from Elizabeth Craft Designs. Elizabeth Craft Designs is a Colorado-based company. It's a family company, so husband, son, daughter all work in the company, and then a fantastic team of designers, because a company cannot exist without a great team around yourself. What we would like to share with you is my passion for crafts. We love all the concepts we have, so we have from cute till classic and beautiful designs. We love our journaling planner line, and we are going to bring you our ideas, our passion, and we hope to transfer that passion to you. So please join Elizabeth Craft Designs here at Hochanda.
Well, hello there.
Hello there.
How are you?
I'm all right.
Haley, I mean, usually I'm so used to the other way around. So
a bit
usually,
weird, isn't
yeah,
it?
exactly. But it is wonderful to have you here, and you bring us today products from a wonderful company,
That's
Yazzie
right.
Bags.
Yes, that's right. We've got Yazzie Bags, and it's all they're all from a company that's based in Australia. So we don't often get to see them here at Hochanda. We've only had one show prior to this particular one. This potentially is going to be the last show before Christmas. So it is the one that if you are wanting to place your orders for Christmas gifts, you need to be placing your orders. But it all came about by Yasmita. Yasmita is the owner of the company, and she was looking for a bag to take on her travels around 9/11 time. Obviously, travel changed considerably with regards to security. So what she was finding is that it was taking a lot of time to get through security, and for people to get through security, and also getting yourselves organised. And we've all felt that pressure, haven't we? And you're waiting and you're emptying everything out into those trays. So what she wanted was a bag that she could organise her personal bits and pieces that she could put through quite easily and get through airport security quite speedily. So she went off to find a little bag for her own personal use, which she did, and she found that, and she was sat in a coffee house, and a lady came and sat by the side of her and said, "Oh, what have you got there?" She said, "Oh, it's a little bag for me to put my bits and pieces in for when I'm at the airport." And she said, "Oh, that'd be perfect for my cross stitch." And then Yasmita said, "Oh, right, okay, what's cross stitch?" And then they started the conversation, and then it kind of evolved from there. Yeah, that's basically where it came from. But they're not just bags for crafters; they are bags for all walks of life. And I'm sure that you'll see a bag here that's suitable for you or as a gift for somebody.
You have got here. That's a fabulous story, and there is more to tell as well about the company.
Loads about how
but
they're
let's
made.
see the first one. The first one that we have got in here. But now, can we say?
This is mine.
You have decorated it yours,
I had,
haven't you?
When they come to you, you've got 3 different colours. Oh my goodness, look at the state of that. You can tell this is my personal one. So you've got this gorgeous blue. Now, it's the same blue fabric through all the blues of the different styles. The red, exactly the same red throughout all of them. And you will see there's some black ones there as well. Now, the bag that you've got is completely empty.
Yeah.
So, do you want to show everybody your pockets in there?
Yeah, so obviously I picked up the red one because that's my favourite. You know, contrary to popular belief, red is not black. My favourite colour is red. But look at that, all those pockets.
There's loads. Now, everything is handmade, handcrafted, should I say. And these are manufactured. The person who started creating that bag will have been with that bag from the beginning right through to the last stitch. And we're talking about stitching on sewing machines, regular sewing machines, not electric machines. They are treadle machines that have been created. Every single zip, every single piece of fabric, every single little panel in there, including those plastic panels there, has been cut using scissors by the same person right the way through. And we're talking high-class craftsmanship with these.
I cannot believe when I first saw them that they had been handcrafted. I thought they was machine-made, everything, you know, kind of that sort of industrial scale, because that's the feel. But then, of course, it has got something really special when you know the story behind it as well. Now, this one comes with the 3 pockets, the 3 pieces as well.
Well, yes, that's right. And this particular one is the one that I use for my sewing. And this, whenever I've got a sewing show here at Hochanda, I bring this because I know I can just pick it up and everything that I need in there. So shall I take you through?
Yeah, exactly.
Once I got hold of it, that was it. It didn't take long to actually put all sorts in here, but I was amazed at how much you get in here. Now, straight away, I wanted to personalise it.
Of course.
So you can do. You've got your fabric, obviously, that you can stitch into. You can applique. If you actually go onto the Yazzie website, you'll see that there's lots of people decorate them in different ways, but I just wanted to personalise mine. So then you start going through those
with the
panels.
Cricut, if you have gone for the Cricut, you could put your own vinyl in there as well.
Now, within this one, I've got all sorts. So I've got my quilting rulers from the lovely Ali Stitchy Fingers. So I've got those quilting rulers there. I've also got things like the foot that goes with those. I've got additional sewing feet in here. I've got my free motion foot in there. Even a little screwdriver just in case I need one when I'm on air.
And it's so good that you can see everything because it's clear pockets in there.
Quilt clips I've got in here. I've got a little box of pins in here. And many of these pockets have actually got 2 zips. So if it was a case that I needed to get to my quilt zip, I can keep everything in there secure. Nothing's going to fall out.
That's exactly what I was thinking at the minute, that how important it is to have that double zipper.
That's it, yeah, it is. Over on this side, I've got lots of kind of cutting tools. So I've got things like my rotary cutters featuring in here. I've got my pinking shears. I've got my regular scissors, my seam unpicker. I've got some of my applique scissors in there, replacement blades for my rotary cutter. But everything, I know exactly where it is. I can go straight to it. This side, you can see I've got loads of threads. Look at that. All my embroidery threads in there. I've got my needles. I've got tape measure in there, bobbins,
and
everything.
they have a little bit of a gasset, haven't they?
They do,
so,
yes.
So you can, you know, fill them up. Yeah, well, or I don't know how you call it.
You can see that with those there, can't you? I mean, those are just full spools that you've got there. You've also got a project pack in here. Now, this, if you're using it for paper crafting, you can put a 12 by 12 pad in there quite easily.
Excellent. It's such a great way of not only organising, but actually finding what you have and what you are looking for as well, isn't it?
Depending on your fabric, you could put as much as 5 metres of fabric in there as well. So if you are working on a quilt project, then you can put your fabric in there
when you do all the cutting. So if you do all the cutting for a block, put it in there.
Thicker weight fabric, it might be that you can put like a couple of metres in there. Depends on what you're working on. More pockets. This one, I've got some fat quarters in there. I think I've got about 10 fat quarters in there.
And they fit so nicely in there.
Keeps them flat, keeps them clean, keeps them neat. Then I've got bag hardware for when I'm working on those projects. Daisy and Grace, a lovely Nicola. I've got my hand quilting project, my quilt on go.
You even got books.
Got books in here as well. Got a couple of books. These aren't little skinny books either. They're good chunky books. I've got my rotary cutting mat in here. That's 12 by 12.
And you have got the one that, it's quite
this one rotates. It's good thickness with that one. I do usually have my pressing mat that I have from Abigail, but I've left that at home because I was working with that the other day and I forgot to pack it.
And a pocket over
more
there as well.
books. I've even got quilting rulers in here. You've got a clear pocket in there, so you can fit absolutely loads in here.
I mean, it's like basically a sewing bag with all the goodies in here. But I'm a paper crafter, so automatically I'm thinking my 12 by 12 papers, my cardstock, my embellishments. So a lot of the things, like I have it like.
I got it.
You have got here, like I'm thinking all the stickers with embellishments. I could see where they are. Like the smaller rhinestones as well, things like that. There's so many options, and what I love about it is that every single pocket is clear.
This is it, and it's quality as well when you're working with these. They're brilliant. You can wash them. Obviously, the one that I've done here with all the applique work on there, I'd probably kind of sponge it down rather than throw it in the washing machine. But my smaller one, my makeup bag one, which I can show you in a second, kind of the other extreme. We've gone from the largest to the smallest with this one.
Yeah. That is amazing. And one of the things I'm amazed is about how much you have got in there, but it doesn't feel that, it still feels sturdy. It feels, that it's going to be, it's going to last a long time. And it's very portable as well. It's not too big that you would think, oh, I'm not going to be able to move it. It has got nice handles as well, right?
Yeah. The handles go right the way around as well. This is something that's quite important. You can see that they come down the side, but they actually come around to the base and go into that seam at the bottom there, so very secure. Handles aren't going to come off.
So remember, you have got the 3 color options. So you have got the red, the black, or the aqua in there. So the item number is 046674. You have got a flexi buy option, as of course, 2 payments of £55.67. But look at the cyber price. Basically, you are saving £19.65. Of course, 111 and 34 pence is all you are paying if you want one-off payment. That beautiful red. It's such a gorgeous red. It's a proper red. Red is such a difficult to get right. It's a very passionate red. And that beautiful aqua, that gorgeous teal sort of aqua color in there as well. Or the black, which is actually very handy and very useful and very practical.
It is.
Now, we have got, so from the largest to... Is this the smallest?
This is the smallest size that we've got for you today.
Yeah, little petite.
But please don't think that this one is going to be kind of scrimping on that space. You've got so much room in here.
Now, I have seen you in the presenters lounge using that one all the time.
Yes.
Can you show us what you have
no problem at all. Now, with this one is perfect. It's your mini bag, as you can see there, but it's perfect for things like your makeup. Again, you've got your zips. What I would say with any one of these, just be careful that you don't overload them. Just be careful how you're putting your elements in there, but just position them carefully, and then you can fit so much in here. Now, obviously, I've got to be careful because this is my personal bag. We've got some brand names in here. So I've got makeup here, I've got eyeshadows, I've got face blushes and things like that. Even got a pair of earrings in there, foundation. Some of them I do decant into little travel size pots, but sometimes you have got full size products in there as well. Things like eyeliners in there, makeup. Our director's loving going through here. All these different lipsticks. I think I've got about 5 different lipsticks in that particular one.
I mean, I do like lipsticks. I would think that all my lipstick would feel... No, I do not judge it. Trust me, I have got plenty more than those ones.
Whoops-a-daisy.
I have got a lot of shades of red in there, red lipstick.
Now, you've also got a deeper pocket at the side here. This is where I tend to keep things like my makeup brushes are in there. And also, you have got a little zipper pocket. This is going to be a bit tricky to show you, but you have got a security pocket there, which you could put your emergency fiver in.
That is a very...
Or emergency chocolate.
Yeah, I have got just my case, it's just like £1 coin, just in case.
But let me open this one up and I'll be able to show you where that kind of pocket is. So it's tucked at the back there, as you can see, with your little zipper in there, so plenty of room to put anything personal
That is gorgeous. And of course, it has got as well the double zip around, which I think is one of those things that it means quality to me.
Yeah.
Because it means that you there's no accidentally opening and everything falling out.
And you can imagine if you were at the airport and you've got your toiletries in here, you could really quickly and easily just open that up, pop it down, and it can go through security and they can see all those different elements in there.
You know what? I think this is a perfect also Christmas present. Now, if you are a crafter, then of course, or give a gift into a crafter, that could be a lovely present.
Well, it could be a project on your go. It could be a quilt on your go as you go project. It could be a piece of embroidery you're working on. It could be a little emergency toolkit. It could be that you do nail art and things like that, having those elements in there.
Yeah, I also think for somebody who is into photography, now this would be a really cool one. And of course, maybe the black one would be more. But you know, for all the SD cards or other type, all the cables, like the filters. You know, those filters for photography,
they're all padded,
lens caps,
aren't they? As well, that's the thing. They're padded pockets there, so you know that it's protecting.
The chargers, the extra batteries, things like that. And then you, of course, it's small enough that will fit into a backpack or something like this. So you have got your, you know, kind of elements. Also, somebody who. Could you put snacks in here? Like, you know, obviously wrapped around.
Whatever you like.
Sweeties.
I'd want the big one, though, for sweets.
Sweeties. Anyway, so many things. This one is the mini customizable crafting organizer, the petite one, 192543. That's your item number. Remember, you choose the black, the black, the aqua or the red. Is up to you. £25.49. There is a cyber price. It means that, you know, during this hour you are getting a saving of £4.50 on this bag. Now let's move on to slightly. Shall we go a little bit bigger?
Well, this one is a really useful one. I've actually been filling the red one on this particular occasion. Slightly bigger than the mini, the tiny one that we saw a few moments ago. So this is the next one up. So it depends on how much you want to take with you on your travels. This little one. Exactly. This one's perfect to go in my day-to-day handbag, but if I was going somewhere and I was stopping overnight, then I'll probably take this one with me, because in here you've got things like your toiletries and other bits and pieces. But again, you've got your 3 different colours. Shall we go through this one again? Shall I pop it on the top there and we'll have a little look at what we've got in here? So, again, you've got your zip around, so your 2 zips. Just be careful when you're zipping things up, because, of course, you can see here, you've got a lot in here, but just be mindful that you don't want it to be like your suitcase where you're sitting on it so as you can close it up. That's the key thing.
Well, I think like anything that is quality, you want to take care and you don't want to overdo it,
That's it, yeah. Now, in here, what have I got in here? Well, I've got my phone charger. I've got my plug there, I've got my cable in there, I've got my cordless headphones, I've got my little stand for my deflector there to put my phone on when I want to watch something. Hair slides and grips, hair gel in there, bobbles, hair slides, there's loads in there. Obviously things like if you need paracetamol, you can put your toiletries in there, my eczema creams in there, makeup again, indigestion tablets you might need, those toothbrushes, toothpaste, makeup again within here again. You can even put full-size products in here if you're wanting to, and another zip pocket in the
One thing I'm noticing also, I don't think we have mentioned it there, is that the backing is kind of padded a little bit padded. So it means that everything is kind of protected into it. So there is no cushioned, that would be the better word. Now there is not, you know, rubbing against each other harsh, you know.
Everything's protected, and that's the key thing. So many zips featuring in these as well, and when you consider how much you're paying for a high quality zip, that with the fabric, with the panels in there, with those man hours, can take the largest bags. I think it's 22 man hours to actually create one of those. So there's a lot of work gone into these.
And remember, it does feel. I mean, I love this story that it is actually handcrafted, but it does feel the quality of a machine, you know, kind of prop, you know, like kind of industrially made. You know what I mean?
They're handcrafted because they're made by craftsmen and craftswomen. So it is one of those things that, people have taken pride in these, and they're manufactured by a village where there's a lot of people that are employed within this village to create these, and They've been doing this for years.
It feels and it looks strong, and it is strong, isn't it? If you want to go for the crafting organizer, the jazzy bag, the large one of the mini ones, the item number is 592662. £35.69 plus PNP is all you're paying. You have got a cyber price, which means that you have got a saving of £6.30 on this one. Remember, you choose the black, the aqua, or the red. And they make, and remember, this is the last show before Christmas that we have got as casuals. Therefore, if you want them for a Christmas present, that would be an absolute, now is the time to order them.
Definitely.
Okay.
So yeah.
So then we are leaving that
We're going
one
up in size again. We're upgrading.
Like in life, we try to go up in size. You know. Sometimes. Anyway, so here we have got the large one now.
Yes. Now this particular one, this one is designed with crafters in mind, and you've got your 4 sleeves, got 16 pockets within this one, and of course lots and lots of zips. Again, your 3 different colours. But do you want to open up the one that you've got there?
Shall we do the revealing there?
Now I've got so much crafty stuff in here.
Shall I you to do it?
Yeah,
or shall I open
I don't mind.
Again,
you jewels it. There you go. And then in here, oh my goodness, I've got so much.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
Now, this reminds me of a very popular nanny. You know that suddenly there is that bag that things come up.
I'm going to bring out a hat stand in a minute.
Do you want to feel like this, that all your craftings are in a bag contained, and then you have got a very... But the best bit is that unlike that bag, this one you can see your contents and find them easily.
And I hate it when I come into the studio or come to do a show. I live kind of like 2.5 hours away. So if I forget something, and it's something that, you know how you like your personal stuff with regards to crafting, might be that I can substitute it with something else when I get here, but you do like your certain things, don't you? So with this, I know everything is in here. So again, if I've got a paper crafting show, I can use those elements if I'm crafting in between shows. But I've got everything in here. So I've got all my ink pads in there. I've got my acrylic blocks in here, as you can see, a variety of different sizes. I've got my glitters. Every single one of these pockets has got an individual zip on there, which means everything is staying put. That's the thing. Sometimes you get a bag where that might be just one big pocket, and everything is going to move around, and everything will gravitate downwards. So when you pick your bag up, everything will drop down that way. With this, you're keeping it flat, which means you can get more in there. Indigo blue stamps, I've got some of those in there. I've got my clear polymer stamps in there again. This time you've got a big pocket that's going across right the way there, so if you've got something larger, you can put that in there. These haven't actually got zips on, but it just means that you can slide things in and out, so you've got 2 little stamps plates in there quite easily.
If you're using this for a specific that could be the instructions pocket. You know, something like you could have
that's it. We all know these aren't particularly as skinny, are they? They're quite chunky, those, when you've got them in there. So again, I've got my blending tools.
They're very hard to
They're in there. Embossing folders. I've got, actually, I don't know how many embossing folders I've got in here. Quite a few.
Yeah, you do.
There's loads. There you go. What's that, about 7 or 8 embossing folders there, all ready to go. So they are in there.
It packs so much into it.
Could be groovy plates that you're putting in there if you wanted to.
That's a very good point. Can you imagine all your groovy plates? Oh my goodness, that would.
Over this side, we've got 2 pockets. Again, you've got the double-ended zip.
I love that because nothing else will fall out.
Exactly. What I've done here is I've taken some packaging, some card packaging, put some magnetic sheets on there. So I've got a couple of sets of dies there. So they are in there.
That's a fabulous idea because you could be just for your dies.
That's it. So more on this side as well. So I've got them all in there. In fact, turn it around that way so as you can see. Now, this is a useful pocket.
Oh, look at those tools there. Now, I'm thinking, I don't know why, probably because I need a lot of makeup, but you know, you need to, like for the makeup brushes, that would be absolutely perfect. Then you can have your palettes, your eyeshadow palettes. And now, if you have got a friend that likes their makeup and wants to have it all, you know, all compact, this would be a perfect Christmas present.
Or it could be if you've got that graduation of different colours with your pencils. This side we've got larger pockets. I've got some of my clarity stencils in there. Cool. And of course stencils, you want to keep those flat, don't you? You don't want those getting bent or warped because you need them flat when you're working with them. Even got a Stamp Perfect platform in here.
Amazing.
I've got A4 cardstock in here. I've got a little zipper pocket in here with a 6x6. That's in there as well. So,
I mean, this is literally like almost like
a craft room.
You know, it is a craft room on the go. It is I mean, you can have your essentials if you want it. You can have the whole collection. I'm thinking also, for instance, my mother, she has got, she's a paper crafter now, and she also sews, but she likes to have, you know, having to have things in and out at the table. This would be perfect because it's kind of almost like a build your own craft room.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can fill those baits. And as she discovered different products in there, like dyes, now she's into the stencils. I love the fact that it has got
like
this
the hook
bit
and
here,
loop,
the hook and loop in there, that has got the bigger full pocket in there with the slipper that goes all the way as well. There's not that little, you know, sometimes they are kind of that don't go to all the way.
That's right, yeah. And something, I mean, let's just take a minute to have a little look at those seams. When you look, this is the craftsmanship that you've got. So if you're thinking to yourself, well, I could make myself one of these. I will admit, when they first arrived, I thought to myself, yeah, I could. And then I looked and I thought, no, I couldn't. No, I couldn't. If you know how long it takes for you to actually cut out the elements, get seams like this where everything is encapsulated. Yeah. The last thing that you want is any of these plastic pockets not to go right the way into that seam, because that's going to make a hole. Yeah. That's going to mean anything that you've got in those pockets will come through. Oh, I think we've got a bit of dog hair on there. I apologise. But yeah, this is the thing, and you will use it over and over again. Good size handles as well. They're going to go over your shoulder, meaning that your hands are free to carry anything else that you need to take.
It's like a book. A craft room book that you can just turn the pages over, and it's just, you can have it, put it on the table or right beside you and craft along. If you go to crafting clubs, that would be perfect. Yeah. Makeup, obviously, great. Yeah. If you're a paint, like you know, Matthew Palmer, a sort of artist, and you can have your watercolor paints in one, your pencils, your polychromos in there, your you know, your watercolor pads as well.
And also, this time of year when the weather is due to change as well, if you're going on long journeys, sometimes it might be that the weather's bad, so I'll decide I'm not going to go home. But it could change during that course of the day. I might not have my overnight bag with me because I wasn't planning on stopping away, but a bag like this, you could have this already in the boot of your car with everything in there that you need, including things like snacks and drinks.
I was thinking as well for jewelry as well, like kind of having, or like kind of the, you know, the hair clips, like fancy ones. You can have the hair bands in here, earrings, because you have got like a smaller pouches. So many different ways that you can have. What are you going to put in yours? Why don't you email us what you were thinking of putting? Maybe you can have ideas. You know, if you are a gentleman as well, and you like our director who is very tempted to get one of them, tell us what you would put in it. The item number is 331-884, and the price is £95 and £11, £20.88 saving. There is a flexi-buy option as well. 2 payments on £47.50. As our director says, they just look so good that they just look cool to carry around.
They do, just easy. And of course you can jazz them up if you wanted to. You can put some applique on there, play around with them, give them your own look.
Yeah, he could do with, he loves denim, so he could put his name into denim. Into there, and do a little bit of patchwork in there. Now we have going to this one, which is the crafting bag. Now
this is the one that we looked at demo area. So this is the largest of the bags that we're looking at now. So this is the one that I was using for all my sewing, my quilting. Really good size with this one. But again, if you're into your paper crafting, your 12 by 12 is going to fit in here without any issue. Yeah.
So we are going to just quickly run through the colours as we have already featured. So we again, throughout every size, you have got 3 options of colour. Which the beautiful aqua, it's just a luminous blue, isn't
gorgeous,
it? It is a
classy look.
Yeah, classy look. Then we have got the traditional black, the one that goes with everybody. So if you don't know which colour to get, I would say the black is probably the one that
probably... It depends on what you're going for. I mean, the larger ones, it doesn't really matter. The smaller ones, think about, are you going to put in the smaller ones inside a larger bag? Because the red and the blue, I think, are brilliant because you can see them.
Yeah, that's true. Now, I'm sorry, I'm just going to, you know, I'm too small. You can see the size of these bags as well. Of course, you can go for passionate red.
Oh, this is definitely a Paola colour, isn't it?
I mean, it's such a beautiful red. I think when I saw it's a proper red. It's just not, you know, it's intense, passionate and beautiful. Now, that is if you want to go for the crafting bag. The item number is 046674 £111.34. it is a cyber saving of £19.65. Today is the day to get your jazzy bags because there is amazing savings. You have got also a flexi-buy option, which means that you can spread the cost in 2 payments of £55.60, 67 pence, and the PMP you pay on the first payment. Now that will open up a flexi-buy basket, which means that if, for instance, you are thinking of buying some extra ones for Christmas presents, you can then spread the cost of those ones as well. Now,
if you're buying one for a Christmas gift, I do suggest that you buy one for yourself as well, because if you do see it, you won't want to part with it.
Most definitely. Now, if I stand down here, you can say, like, you know,
disappearing.
Well, you know, not for the right reasons, but just because, you know,
I'm going to move these over a little bit.
Now, we have got here the Petite Crafting Organizer there. Now, again, you have got the options of the Passion Red, the Luminous Blue or Aqua, and then the black one. Now, can you tell us exactly why what do you put in yours?
Shall I show you?
Yes, of course.
Now, this is one that you can see I've decorated this one for my Phoebe, because Phoebe is very much into her art. So this one is perfect. You can see with this one, you've got that longer length, but you've not necessarily got the depth of this one. This one was black to start with, but I've just taken a piece of black fabric and I've done some embroidery using my J35 machine. This one, again, you've got your dual zips, so again, that's going to go all the way around like so. Open those pockets up, and in here, oh my goodness, I'm going to have to put this down actually because everything could tip out. So let's pop it down there just so as you can see. So here, look at this.
Pens.
You've got pens galore in here. Now you've got inside here as well, you have actually got a zipper pocket, so you can see there the full length. I can't remember if there's put anything in here.
Oh yes, quite a lot. Yeah,
lots and lots in here. So it could be a ruler, it could be or whatever you need it to be. It could be something that you don't want to be instantly putting your hands into. You've got your paint pens here. You can see your sponge brushes. You've got scissors, tweezers, embossing tools. Again, you've got lots of little pockets down the side here. So if I turn this round, this is where I need to be careful, because if I tip it up too much, all the pens will come out. But you've got your caddy there with all of your pens, your loose pens in there. You've also got the pockets here. So these are actually stitched in, so these aren't going to come out. Oh, there's a couple that has that. I've got an empty one in there. You need to find something to go in there. And then you might have things that you're wanting to keep close to hand when you go to your classes, hand cream, things like that. And then, of course, you need your emergency teas and coffees, don't you?
Of course you do. You always need that.
Always need
and
those.
You know, usually I carry as well a bottle of perfume in there, just in case. It's quite handy to have. Now, I'm thinking this one would be perfect, obviously, for the pens, but also maybe an artist that needs their brushes, like long brushes, because you have got the longer pocket in there.
It could be a toolkit. It could be going in the boot of your car with your different elements in there as well. So you can see with regards to that, I've got plenty of room now. I've just taken some black fabric, done my design on there, and stitched it in place. But of course, you don't have to. It could be just like that.
That's so cool. And then one of these one, I love the proportions. I think it's just such a cool proportionate because it's just kind of, it's lovely. And of course you can embroider it in there if you wanted to do a little bit of things.
I mean, the little elasticated panel that we showed you, it could be that you're putting threads in there, spools of threads in there. It could be, again, if you've got different tools for different style of craft. Model making, you might have different elements in there. Cake decorating, you might have all those different types of tools that you're wanting to keep in there.
I was thinking, I'm going to give you the dimensions because we haven't mentioned, and that could be quite important. So, size close is 34 by 15.20, 15 and a quarter inches by, centimeters. I'm not making a mess. 34 centimeters, 15.25 centimeters by 7.5.
Oh, the gusset.
The gusset in there. So then you have the sizes, because I kind of think it's important maybe at home to know it.
And it's a nice size as well, and you can fit such a lot in there, but it's just nice and easy. And again, the handles are there. They're put in place really, really well, as you can see there. So, they're not going anywhere. Those handles are keeping the contents.
It could be your dog bag as well, with all the treats and all the things that you're having in the car, maybe. The item number is 885594. Remember, you choose the black, the red, or the aqua. £34.39 is what you are paying. But you have a saving of £8.60, I believe it is. Now, then that is the I love these proportions. Now the crafting organizer. Now the next one we have got in here, that one is really cool. they are all, I'm now in my head saying, this is my favorite. No, this is my favorite. This, oh, I would put this in here. What have you put in this one?
Now, this one is one that's got jewellery pockets in here.
Oh.
So this one's slightly different, whereby you kind of open it up with the zipper. Oops, the daisy. That's not sturdy. Let's pull that around like that. So there you go. You can pull your zips round like so. Yeah. And then in here you've got lots of pockets. So these are individual pockets. So you're getting 4 of these quilted zip-up pockets. Yep. Again, everything's handcrafted. The same person has cut the fabric, they've cut the plastic panels, they've stitched it all together for you. The same person from beginning through to end. So I've got jewellery in that particular one. Then again here I've got bigger, chunkier bangles. We can open up some of these if you wanted to as well. Things like watches, everything is protected in there, keeping it nice and safe. And then of course you have got the possibility, actually you've got 4 of those in there, all that teal. You can put little boxes in there with little earrings in if you wanted to. And then what I've actually snuck in here is some of the additional panel pockets which you can get.
Yes, well, now what I love about this one is fabulous because yes, for jewelry, but also for makeup. You can have it at home in the different bags, and then just grabbing the one that you need for, you know, that kind of. Or you have got maybe here is the coordinating elements: the necklace, the earrings, the hair pin, or whatever, or the right watch with the right combination, the golden ones, the rose gold pocket as well.
And quite often when you're buying something like a jewelry roll or a jewelry wrap, chunky jewelry like that you can't fit in because of the depth. It's not going to fold down. It's not like a bracelet. Oh, thank you very much. So you can fit these things in there, and you don't have to worry about them getting damaged. They're being kept clean. You can put things in little pockets as well if you've got fine chains, and there's not a problem with that. But I just think it's brilliant.
And the cushion back of it means that the things will not bang against each other, which is what you want for jewelry. This is a really. I'm thinking more of. I probably would use for makeup, and then have maybe the lipstick collections. That could be also for inks.
Yes,
Would you put it as well, maybe for special threads, for instance, colour
anything you like, anything you like with this one. And again, if you've got things that need to stand upright, so this one you're actually carrying it from the top. Some of the bags that we've got, you kind of tip up onto their side when you're carrying them. If having things kept vertical is important, sometimes with bottles you want them to stand upright, don't you? Then this would be perfect because you could have everything kind of sitting upright.
I have got a couple of. Could you put, for instance, like if you are. Like I'm thinking, types of medicines, like maybe some of them, like kind of these ones are, or if for the dogs, I'm thinking Leonia, she has to give, you know, this particular one to this time and this time. I think you could do it. But I also have a question that I have been asked. Is it easy to clean it?
Yeah, the only one that I've had to wash so far is the makeup bag one, and you just literally just throw it into the washing machine. Don't tumble dry it because of the plastic that you've got in there. But yeah, they dry very quickly actually. The answer is that yes, you can.
It is. The item number for this particular bag is 461542. You remember your choice of black, red, or aqua is the pocket crafting organizer. £31.19 is all you're paying plus PNP. Of course, then you have got that cyber price saving of £7.80, which is an amazing saving for for an item of this price, and that quality as well. You know, it's the quality that it feels in there.
That craftsmanship, the handcrafting features that you've got in here. Every stitch. This is the thing that amazes me. The lines, all those diamonds that are actually quilted into these, and of course with this one, you can almost got like a little filing system with those as well if you wanted to.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you could have that. Now we are going to talk about the knitting needle case. Now, as its name suggests,
this is it, yeah. You can use this for not only your knitting needles, though crochet hooks, you could pop into these as well. And it's just, again...
Makeup brushes, sorry, but makeup brushes as well. Yeah.
Makeup brushes, yeah.
Well, I mean, some of us need a lot of it.
Again, with these, you've got so much scope within here. I've got bits of all sorts, and then there's still plenty of room in here.
Look at that glorious red as well. Of course, the red, I just am in love with red. I do love red.
But yeah, you can organise your knitting needles in size if you want to. We've got some really skinny needles going right the way through to the thicker chunky ones here as well. You've also got things like your stitch holders as well if you're wanting to. Clear pockets with these. Your crochet hooks can go in here quite easy. Even quilt clips I've put on the edges there.
My father is an artist, and he uses a very long thin brushes to paint it. Now these would be absolutely perfect for them, because then of course that extra length of the brushes. Now I'm thinking of course that would be perfect, but also products for beauty, like, you know, different type of brushes or kind of mascaras here, things like that. It's just
there's plenty of scope. Anything where you need things to be organised and kept flat, because then you can just roll it up, and you've got a really secure fastening with this one. It's not like a little kind of a hook and loop dot. You have got a big area there that you're going to keep that safe and secure, as you can see there. And I just think it looks really stylish.
It does. It does look like a clutch bag.
It could be, couldn't it?
Like I'm going to the Christmas party with my knitting needles. You know, if it gets boring, I can knit. I don't know how to knit, so you know that's never going to happen. But look, and of course you have got the options of the black and the aqua in there as well, which are the beautiful colors in there. Now, if you want to go for the knitting needle case, the item number is 2641657. £27.19 is the price, saving cyber price saving of £4.80. Remember that Jazzy Bags is here. This is the last time before Christmas that we have got scheduled. So if you are thinking of any of those ones as a perfect Christmas present, do check out today, because well, check it out, because otherwise you will miss out on the Cyber 6 deals, as well as on the opportunity to buy these gorgeous bags.
Well, this the stock is here in the UK, so we haven't got any extended delivery with this.
That's a very
it's actually been brought in from Europe, and we brought the stock in to make sure that people can get hold of these and have them shipped home in time for Christmas.
That's perfect. Now, you mentioned before the pocket bags, and here we have got them. Now, what are we going to get here in this bundle?
Okay, now you're going to get 2 repeats of the same size pocket, so you can go for 2 of your red, 2 of your blue, or 2 of your black. And you can see I've used those as we saw a few moments ago with the little caddy that we were just looking at. And again, beautifully padded. This one's got a little bit of costume jewellery in there. It could be anything. It could be putting your glasses in there if you wanted to. Contact lenses, lens solution, anything that you want to pop in these. These are just kind of additional ones that I've used with my jewellery.
Now, you just said it, and the glasses. Now, I need this one because I lost my case for my lens, for my glasses in the car. So you can have those ones in the car. Maybe one for lenses, one for maybe the glove compartment. Maybe you know whether it is like the paracetamol or whatever. You know,
anything that you like. And the beauty is that every one of those pockets has got that clear look, so you don't have to open them. You don't have to remember what's inside them. Instantly you can see.
And it has got the cushion back, which I love, because it's the best of both worlds.
Pure
having
quality.
the transparent on one side, so you can see it, and the cushion to protect
Very
them.
stylish.
So remember, you also have got the choice. So you know, like you can make mix and match like you were doing, or just go for matching color, like I would probably do. I like everything to look exactly the same. 321 and 204. This is your pocket craft bags. Remember, you are getting 2 of them for £9.89 plus P&P. You are saving as well in that price, because remember, we are in the middle of Cyber 6.
We are indeed.
So,
running through till Tuesday, I think it was, isn't it? Yeah.
6 days of savings.
Yeah, with up to 66% off.
You know it, girl. You know it. You know it better.
Right. By the end of the event, I'll remember it all.
Yeah, we can talk
a lot
about
of information.
And very little head here. Now, here we have got, you're obviously not getting the sewing machine. This is just for purposes of display. But this is a customizable sewing machine.
It is. Now, the amazing thing is the mat that you're looking at the moment literally can fold down into something that's probably about 7 inches square, to be honest. But you've got these pockets that can house so many different elements. You can see bobbins there. You've even got a pin cushion, the pocket there. That pin cushion can actually come away as well. Hook and loop, keeping that in place. But what it's doing is you've got your sewing machine sat on top. So this is cushioned. So if you've got a sewing machine that makes quite a lot of noise when it's on your wooden table potentially, then this is going to kind of dull that noise down, make it a little bit more comfortable perhaps on your ears. But look at this. That is what it folds down into, that size. Now, I haven't got anything inside this one, but the one that we're actually got sitting on here, I could fold that up and it would overall be that kind of surface area that you've got there. A bit deeper, but again, the hook and loop, I mean,
it's a proper size.
It's a big piece of hook and loop there, keeping it in place. Open it up, and again, you can see here, for anybody that's into the sewing, this is a brilliant one to go for. And there you go. There you've got your actually, it's on your side, Pam.
Yeah.
You can pull that off. It's got a hook and loop again on there, so if you do need to take that pin cushion with you, you can do. Ooh. Made my eyes water.
Anyway,
Now, in mine, I've got my quilt clips in that pocket, but what I tend to do is when it's by my sewing machine, I leave those zips open because quite often when you're sewing, you might have one hand free and you need to kind of get a quilt clip out, then, yeah, it's perfect.
You know what I'm also thinking with this one, what you could do is, you know, in the, well, it will require maybe a strap, but you know, for behind the door, so you can have it like that as well, so you have got the pockets in there as well.
And also, if you did want to personalise this one, this is the one that's the flattest of all the different ones that we've been looking at. So you could, if you wanted to, take that to your machine and actually decorate it if you wanted to applique fabrics on or maybe hoop it up. But I think it's the fact that it folds up so neatly that is the key thing with this one. It's just so easy. Just wrap that all around, and then of course you've got your hook and loop there to keep it all together.
And you could put it maybe. Can you put it in this bed or?
Well, if you've got your sewing machine and it's going in a bag and you're going off to your classes and workshops, you've got everything that you need in there. So I know straight away when I fold that up, I've got my needles, I've got my scissors, I've got my pins, my quilt clips. They are all there. I don't have to remember to take them with me. But then usually if I've got this, which of course is conveniently the gorgeous blue, to coordinate with my quilting bag. So there you go.
Or if you're like me and you prefer the red, you have got that option. Or if you want to go to completely classic and all, you know, perfect black, you can go as well for that option. The item number is 408562. £34.85 is what you're paying. Of course, the machine is for display purposes. Any of the bags will come empty. Just let's reassure you. There is a FlexiBuy option as well. 2 payments of £17.43 if you want to split the cost. The saving of £7.14 is whether you are paying it one-off payment or you are split the cost, you are having that saving as well. Now we have got more savvy deals as well, so let's have a look at them. You have got the decorative craft buttons, the woodland animals, 30 packs in total. There you have them. Look at the saving. It's an amazing saving. You are getting £16.69, and you are getting, imagine to discover all these beautiful woodlands animals in there. You could play memory games with those ones, like, you know, turn them over, fine, whoever finds the odd one out. That would be quite a fun Christmas present in there as well to plug in. Now we also have got sequin trims apparently. Now they are cool, those ones. These ones you could decorate your bags with, the jazzy bags, or you could use them for decorating a bridal dress. You know, there are many ways with that beautiful
iron-on as well.
Iron, and look at the silver. I should make a skirt with that one if I knew how to sew. So you have got the options of rose gold, which is the one on your screen, the silver, that one is, or the white, which is that kind of beautiful. I love sequins in that kind of matte, you know, sort of iridescent color as well. £17.99 is the price plus PNP. Of course, look at that amazing saving. You are getting 10 meters of that gorgeous sequin trim, and that will work amazingly with those bags.
10 meters, that's a lot there.
It is a lot, and even as a car maker,